Welcome back to another Montreal Canadiens play-by-play. Commentary with the hockey coach, goal coach franchise directly for beautiful country of Thailand on the great Wednesday night, April 12, 2023. Hopefully an amazing, great week so far. Montreal played game number 81 of the season. This is all about the New York Canadiens. Honestly, if they win tonight, they're going to play in the playoff wildcard of the Eastern Conference. And Montreal beat them. New York Canadiens have to wait until tomorrow if the Pittsburgh win or not. So really important game for the New York Canadiens. This is the last game of the season for them. And they need to get that W. For the Montreal Canadiens, for them, if they want to have a better pick for the NHL draft 2023, they have to lose those last two games. They play tomorrow night back-to-back again. The Boston Bruins at the Bell Center is going to be the last game of the year for them. So we have a few people knock the door. We want to welcome everybody. Thanks to be a part of the show. We have notre ami Claude Richard, directement de la belle province de l'Ontario, dans la région de Ottawa. Welcome back. Jake McCanoe is back in the house. Welcome back, Jake. Our friend Cody. Welcome back in the house, Cody. Thanks a bit with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Cody is a great. Glad to having you aboard. Laura Saint-Pierre, de retour avec nous ce soir. Welcome back, Laura Saint-Pierre. Go Abs, go. Like our friend from Ottawa, another one from Ottawa. Vinny James 007 knocked the door. Welcome back, Vinny. What about our friend Rob G, the number one fan of the New York Canadiens, is in the house tonight. Glad to having you aboard, Rob. I wish the best for the New York Canadiens. Always like the New York Canadiens. Michael Bossy is in the house. Played for the New York Canadiens long time ago. And we have everybody say hi each other. And everything look like our friend Alan Barnes knocked the door. Thank you, Alan, to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. You're welcome again, Cody, to be with us. Don't forget, like I said, glad to like on the click on the like. That'd be good. Which is what the buck drop here at the New York Canadiens arena tonight. Like I mentioned, the Montreal Canadiens play Samuel Montembeault between the pipe versus Zorokin. For Montreal had tonight, Sean Farrell is back in the lineup after he was healthy scratched the last two games. They had Joel Desdale and Frederic Allard called up for the Laval Rocket. We know the Montreal Canadiens return and the Laval 4 players, RHP, Ireland, Primo, and Schoenemann. On the flip side, the Montreal Canadiens, the Laval Rocket play tonight against the Toronto Marlins. This is a very important game. Laval have 2 more games to go. One tonight and one Friday night against Syracuse. They have to win both games if they have a better chance to stay in the playoff race and to make the playoff of the American Hockey League. We know last year they lost in the final cup. The American Hockey League Cup last year, and that's something we have to follow up for the next. I'm going to give all the update when RG Calabro is going to knock the door and give us those information that takes so much, Laura, about this. Joseph Lahan knocked the door. Joseph have a free night tonight. No New Jersey Devils. We know he's a big fan of the Devils. And the Devils right now wait for the Carolina play against the Florida Panthers, and the Devils have to win tomorrow night to give a better chance to finish number 1 in the standing. At the end of the day, it's going to be the Rangers or the Florida Panthers or the New York Canadiens or the Pittsburgh. That will be the first one. It would be great if Joseph, your team finished first at the Metropolitan Division, where I was the one of them mentioned the Devils could make the playoff this season. You're welcome again, Claude Richard. Again, Zorokin between the pipe, 30-22-7, 2.35 goal again average at a save percentage, guy. This is a 9.25. This is the best and one of the best in the NHL. Nicholson and Furlat as the referee tonight. David Berg and Shador Alfonso is the linesman for this game tonight. Bon match, mes amis. Montreal win the face-off, dumping the puck by Barron. Recovery went out by the New York Canadiens coming on offensive zone. A Montembeault chasing it out. Cass is behind the net with Armia. First way recovery is Madison. Intercept at the line. Show the puck by the Islanders, but the puck go out of the play. Going to have the first whistle of the night. Montreal Canadiens send the first line tonight. Is going to be between Hoffman, Suzuki. Is going to be an Armia. Are going to be there. Ren Basque is in the house. Ça va très bien, mon Ren. Welcome back, by the way, Ren. Glad to having you aboard. Hopefully doing well. We know Ren was in Florida a couple of weeks ago. And enjoy to have a good time with there. First off, the right side of Simon Montembeault is going to be Basel, not Basel, but I would say Beau Horvat. Apologize. Montreal win the face-off down the park again. All the offside, recovery by Montreal, going to go DD, set up by Madison. Madison's coming at the red line, use the board, pass the park, don't play the park by Montreal, chasé par Gallagher, intercept now by Thompson, number 8 for the New York Canada, go DD, set up now in front of the bench on Montreal. He attacking now by Finley, by Bailey, pass the park and for Horvat, shoot the puck, miss the net on the back end, the puck bouncing back. Gallagher cannot get the puck shoot by Thompson, miss the net completely. Recovery by Horvat, pressure now by New York Canada behind the net. We have Edmondson there with Whiteman, battle now for the puck, and then recovery by Pitlick on the backhand. So Horvat intercept not good enough, and Montreal going to get out of the zone. Intercept again by the New York Canadiens, going to turn the puck on defensive zone. New plus coming for the Lambert, the coach for the head coach for the New York Canadiens, and recovery by the Montreal. And for the bench, pass the puck, intercept by the New York Canadiens, dumping the puck, recovery again by the Montreal Canadiens on defensive zone. Sean Farrell give the puck now to Drouin. Drouin attacking out. Loud the puck, the left side, Sorokin chasing the puck right there. First one to get there is Manfield, hit by Drouin. Wow, Drouin is physical tonight. Go back now by the New York Canadiens, don't put the puck, possible icing when Kovacevic won the race. Here we go. It was a call for the linesman. We're going to go all the way back on defensive zone. New York Canadiens. That's what we got tonight between the New York Canadiens and the Montreal Canadiens. And we have a few people in the hat and in the house. Welcome back, everybody. Not this one. Good evening, Dan Asham. Welcome back. Dan is a big fan of the Winnipeg Jet and the Colette, and they won yesterday, and the Jet are in the playoff. Congratulations for your team. We'll see what they're going to play again. But Dan, I want to tell you, I'm very happy for you. Now, Montreal attacking now. Don't play by the right side. Sorokin chasing the puck. Manfield try to get a puck, but intercept now by how ran the puck on the board. Intercept now by Parise. Parise try the puck in the zone in front of Kirianov. Now go back now by Manfield. Manfield down the puck. On the back of his teammate, Parise, the puck bouncing back on the defensive zone. Madison go to recover the puck with Kovacevic. Go DDD, set up now the break out. Madison, Kovacevic pass the puck on the right side. Don't play puck by Armia. Behind the net, first one they get there is Palec. Now, Palec control the puck right away back, pass the puck on the right side. Intercept now by Horvat. Return the puck, not Horvat, it was Pajot. Pajot number 44 and Horvat number 14. Go back now to the box, shoot the puck by the Islanders, black shot in front of the net, Montreal go to recovery and get out the zone. Attaqué by Armia, loud the puck behind the net of the Sorokin, intercept by the New York Islanders, and first one to get there is Parise. Long stretch pass now, pass the puck to Martin. Martin down the puck behind Montembeault, recovery by Frédéric Allard. Allard pass the puck to Manson, return the puck to Allard behind the Montembeault, chasé by Cass. Now Allard change the direction, hold the puck a little bit more, return the puck to Edmondson, pass the puck to opposite side, recovery by Montreal, long stretch pass neutral zone, set up by, they're still right now on the ice with Pesada and Tierney, turn around, and then there's attacking now, hold the puck, don't play puck behind the net of Montembeault, chasé by Kovacevic, run the puck around the board, intercept now by Montreal, allow the puck in the neutral zone, but no, the puck go back to Pitlick. Pitlick battled for the puck, and then finally we're going to recover it to the wall, and the New York Canadiens going to find a way to get back to Manfield to go back to the how we return the puck to Manfield. Manfield use the board, pass the puck in the neutral zone, don't play puck right side. We have a new subscriber, Ryan Plate 4659. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. We really appreciate about that. And New York Canadiens prediction 3-1 by Ryan. Micro Shocks is in the house on this one over there. And do you think the Jet can beat the Golden Knight and the playoff? Everything could happen. on Dan, but I don't think the Jets have enough to beat anybody on the first round. But I could be wrong with that. Should have puck. We hit the post par Niakanel, back to Thompson. Fire puck. Black shot in front of net by Jake Evan. Recovery in front of Nelson. The puck go back outside the zone, going to recovery by Thompson. A lot the puck in Montembeault going to reset the puck. Puck ran the puck around the board. Barron led the puck to the side. Intercept by Montreal. Go back DD. Madison skating the puck. Madison on offenses on looking now. Draw the puck back. Fire the puck. Miss the net by Montreal. The puck bouncing back. Recovery by Montreal blank. Keep the puck in the zone by Farrell. Farrell shoot the puck. Tip in front of net by Thompson. Bring the puck in the corner. Chasing it out by Nelson. Nelson in front of Farrell. Farrell pass the puck with his teammate. Return the puck du blank. Set up now by Manson. Shoot the puck in front of net. The block shot by it was a Pellet. Anyway, go back Benedet. Set up by Thompson. Thompson used the board. Pass the puck to the board. Intercept now by Orvat. Try the puck outside the zone. Finally, he did it. The puck bouncing back to Drouin. Going to recovery. Maybe it was Farrell. New players coming for both teams. We just crossed the 5 minutes. We have a new subscriber. Judah Sear is in the house. Welcome back, guys. We have subscribed. Thank you so much, Cody. I appreciate a lot. Elephant Strange, this is okay for the mini befit. Both Ranger Islanders, you're absolutely right, Elephant. I like you name it. If the Islander want to have the chance to blindside everyone by bronze, first round meeting, le Rival Rangers Fatherwood afterwards. Absolutely right, Elephant. Thanks to be with us. Hopefully, go to subscribe to the show. Ça va très bien. Judas, c'est toi. Thanks so much, everybody. And we appreciate Montreal taking out. Hoffman, try puck and fun. Intercept by Armia behind the net. Chasing one out by the Pajot. Cannot get the puck. Rim to Hoffman. Hoffman return puck. Intercept now by Montreal. Now, keep the puck in the zone. Opposite corner to captain. In front of the net. And no chance for the Montreal to take advantage of that. And Pajot going to find a way the puck. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight. Ça va très bien, Judas. Et toi, dans quelle région que tu es, Judas? Now, Islander goes back DD, set up that Pillac. Pillac return the puck to Howe. I think a tip by Islanders. And Montreal return the puck behind Zorokin. Zorokin leave the puck, play the puck around, back to Pillac. Pillac ran the puck to the board. The puck intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Great play by them. Go back to Destel. Destel went out, they get a puck. Destel, number 38, back to Paseda. Paseda lose the puck, they set up by Martin. Martin tries the puck to opposite side, and now the Islanders going to dump the puck all the way back to Montembeault. Montembeault play the puck, pass the puck to Medicine, intercept behind puck, clear the puck. Clear the puck in the back door to Martin. Shoot the puck, he missed the net barely on the back door. Great play by clear the puck and Martin. We know that line play for many years together with Sizikas. Haniel, controlling one out by Martin. Shoot the puck bouncing back. Montembeault make a save with the left pad. Recover in the corner par le Montreal Canadien on the back end. So the puck outside the zone. Intercept by Mayfield. Mayfield pass the puck to Thompson. Thompson shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. We're going to get all the way back on the left side of the Montembeault. A shot for New York Canadiens. Ça va très bien. Real Deal is in the house. So bonjour. And RDP about that one. Just on the road is a great time for that. For the Rangers. We have everybody. Thanks again to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'll be awesome. Only 3 games in the NHL tonight. This is the only game in action at this moment of the night. Again, is 0-0 between the New York Canadiens and Montreal Canadiens. At 7:30, the Star play the Blues. And then tonight at 10 o'clock, the Flame play the Sharks. Like I mentioned, TV timeout. The New York Islanders need to win tonight, absolutely, to make the playoff for this year. That's the only way they can make it, because we know the Pittsburgh Penguins lost yesterday. Crazy game against the Chicago Blackhawks. And that's what we got so far. We'll give you a little bit update for the stats between both teams tonight. That's what we got tonight. Thanks so much for all the likes. Don't forget to join us live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock again. The Montreal Canadiens host the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins won their 64th game of the season, and they have 133 points. And they are pretty amazing when you see that. Joel Destel, number 38 for the Montreal Canadiens, play his first game in NHL. Hi, Cody. Welcome back. What's up, Abgo? Yes, Judah. Wait till puck drop, by the way. Good start at the game for the New York Islanders. Montreal just tried to survive tonight. We have right now Bo Horvat on the left side of Montembeault, winning by the Montreal Canadiens, set up by Whiteman. Whiteman turn around. Whiteman on the back end, try puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back out of the play. Finally going to a set on the left side of Montembeault after they hit Testel out of the play. Welcome back, Cody. Like I said, we're going to get there. I'm pretty good, Cody. Doing well here in Thailand at 6 a.m. the morning, 6:30 a.m. For the first time possible, guys, no playoff without Ovechkin and Crosby, Washington, and Pittsburgh. Anyhow, to go back on defensive zone by the Islander, recovery by Thompson, pass the puck to the board. Recovery by Manson, the puck dumping back behind Sorokin to opposite side. Intercept now by the New York along the puck behind the net of Montembeault. Montembeault leave the puck behind, go back to Whiteman. Whiteman turn around the puck. Intercept by Pitlick. Pitlick hold the puck, stick and link back to Emerson. Emerson hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep controlling the puck at the red line now. Dump the puck behind Sorokin. Go all the way to opposite corner. Back again by the New York Canadiens. Return the puck behind the net. Back to Thompson. Use the board. Pass the puck into the zone. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Going to create an offside by Mike Madison. We're still missing Barzal in the lineup for the New York Canadiens. So we know Barzal is out for them for many weeks now. Samuel Bolduc went number 4 for the New York Islanders tonight. Bolduc is in the lineup. The line for the Lee with Horvat and Bailey. Palmieri with Nelson and Egball are the lineup for the New York Islanders, the top 6. Go back now. Intercept by Montreal again. Montembeault did not play very well on that one. Bailey shoot a puck. Montembeault make a save. Recovery now by Egball. Throw the puck back out back to Egball. Pierre Egball to a cut trade from Toronto to the New York Islanders a couple of weeks ago. Go behind the net. Intercept now by Palmieri. Trying puck in front of the net. Intercept by Montreal again. First one to get there is Pitlick. Pitlick hold the puck a little bit more. Pitlick return the puck behind to Barron. Barron on the right side. Montembeault. Long stretch pass in the zone. Back bouncing back, no icing from the linesman. The puck go back at the right side, so it can recover by Mainfield. New plus coming for both teams. 11:25 minutes to go remaining on this first period. Go back behind Montembeault, chasé par Pajot. Pajot ran the puck on the board. Intercept now by the New York Canadiens, putting the puck in front of the net. Montembeault make a save, recovery by Allard. Allard try to get the puck around by Kurenaf. Kurenaf pass the puck to Drouin. Drouin will now hold the puck a little bit longer. Return the puck to Kurenaf. Kurenaf's coming out on breakaway. On the back end, so he can make a big save on the right pad. The first posting for the Montreal Canadiens tonight after a great pass for Drouin to Kurenaf. Turn around. Pajot shoot the puck over Montembeault. Rebound behind the net. Set up now. Pajot win the ball. Go to get the pass of his teammate. Islander control the puck to the wall. Qui contrôle Parisé pass the puck. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Get out by Drouin. Drouin at the red line. Down the puck behind the Sorokin. Chase the puck. Farrell. And then we have Pollock behind the net with Ao. Drouin intercept the puck. Win the puck. Back by blank. Shoot the puck Montreal. Fire puck. Rebound in front of the net. No chance for Farrell. Islander loud the puck. A great opportunity for Montreal Canadiens. Second shot back to back. Go back by Montreal. DD back to Emerson. Return the puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Intercept now by Tierney, I believe. Or no, it was Zuski. Finally, Islander find a way to get back to Enderley. Enderley in battle with Emerson. Recovery by Montreal. Loud the puck into the zone. The puck bouncing back and for the main field. Turn around the puck. Pass the puck to the Horvat. Horvat use the ball to back to Bailey. Bailey turn around. Keep control the puck to the wall in front of Emerson. Paddle now. And intercept now to Horvat. Horvat behind to Enderley. Lee on the right side of Montembeault. Lee with Whiteman. Pass the puck to Blanc. Shoot the puck. Missing it completely. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens to the wall. Intercept now by Hoffman. Hoffman show the pressure by Horvat. Pass the puck in front of the net. Intercept by the Montreal. Emerson pass to the captain. Captain pass the puck in front of the bench of Montreal. Nobody was there because Montreal had doing some kind of new plus coming on the ice. Attacking by New York Canada. I think now the back is right. Now Nelson's coming out. Fire puck. Shoot the puck. Score. And finally, Brock Nelson scored the first goal of the game. It's 35 of the year. And that gave the first goal for the New York Canadiens. Brock Nelson, 35 goal of the year. And that's the only goal we got tonight. But what a great pass on the left side. And Nelson capitalized after over. Really interesting about it. Palmieri got an assist on that one. And Montreal maybe was screened in front of net. I'm not sure about that, but we have to give credit. The New York Canadiens take the lead 1-0 again. A Montreal Canadiens. That's what expected. Everybody should be happy. That's the way we want. Palmieri score, Brooks score 1-0 Islanders. Dan, you're right. Evening, Mr. Luciano Graziano is in the house. Welcome back, Luciano. Thanks for being with us about this. And then don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Montreal return now with the puck to control the puck on the left side. At the right side, Zorkin pass the puck behind the net. They're still battle now with the puck behind. Find a way to get a puck. Return puck blind. Set up a Madison. Madison back cross checking. Backwards to the puck. Sorgen make a save. No rebound. We'll go to a set now on the left side of the Zorkin. Under the shot from Montreal again. But Nelson gave the lead for the New York Canadiens tonight. 1-0 again on Montreal Canadiens. That was our expectation. We expect tonight. We have a TV timeout, so let's go nowhere. Let's see what we got for you tonight for this TV timeout. Some banjo. Welcome back, Mr. We have Colette. First of all, Colette Adam Asham is in the house. Colette, welcome back. Hopefully doing well over there. Mr. Emmerich is in the house. 1-1 Laval Rocket and leave. Thanks so much for update, Emmerich, about this. Mr. B is in the house. Mr. B, don't forget, guys, if you follow me on my other channel, it's called Frenchie and Titan. Tonight, well, you can see my new video. It's called Songkran 2023. You can watching this video. It's a short video about 6-7 minutes. Explain what is the Songkran in Thailand. So you can watching this one. So about my journey, I live in Thailand. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing most of the time. So you can follow me. And don't forget to subscribe, helping us to get a little bit more viewers. And then we try to capitalize quick we can to make a little bit more money on that one over there. So if you want to see the battle of the water gun happening right now in Thailand, you can check in this. That's the way to do that. So that's happening here, guys, on this game 1-0 for the New York Canadiens over the Montreal Canadiens. Edmonton and Boston for the Stanley Cup. Yeah, not surprised. I feel good about this, Colette. Mr. B, more videos coming almost like 2-3 times per week, so you can get those videos about that. Montreal taking up by Pitlick, almost on breakaway. Coming out, should puck over the right shoulder of Sorkin. Cannot capitalize on that one. Great play by Pitlick. Don't play by the New York Canadiens. I think it was Polak or Palach, returned by Alors go DD, set up cover service, the puck around the ball, intercept blind per main field, the puck missed the net completely, the puck bouncing back to Martin, return puck to Alors back to cover service now, cover service set up the breakout, pass the puck now to Kiernath, pass the puck to opposite side, a little bit too far for Farrell don't put the puck behind Ao, and it's just want to get up Ao on full speed, pass the puck to Palmieri. Palmieri now out the pocket to Montembeault. Intercept now by Whiteman. Whiteman on the back end. Pass the puck to Edmondson. Leave the puck now to Farrell. Farrell gave the puck now to Curienev to opposite side. Between the skate of the Curienev. Shoot the puck for Drouin. Oh, great play for the Montreal by Drouin. Farrell on the back door. Missed the net all the way back on the back right side. Farrell, another great opportunity back to Curienev. Curienev now return the puck behind the net. Leave the puck to Farrell to opposite side. Recovery by Montreal. Canadiens shoot the puck in front of the net. No shot. Islanders going to recover the puck. Going set up by Nelson. Nelson just scored the first goal of the night. He's 35. Regroup. He goes to set up. Drive the puck back to Polak. Polak passes the puck now to his teammate in front of Montembeault. Arvat recovery puck. No shot for him. Pass again to Montreal. Go back around the board. Montreal to get puck outside the zone. Intercept by Lee. But finally, Hoffman. No, again, the puck go out of the play, going to reset on the left side on Montembeault with 7:07 to go. You're absolutely about this one, Colette. If we have a Team Canada, Team 1, that would be awesome. Again, Farrell just try to go over the right shoulder of the Sorokin, but again, could capitalize on that one over there. Then we have Curienev tip the puck in front of the net again over the Sorokin. Anyhow, Islanders attacking now. Pass the puck to the in front of the net. Intercept by Montreal. Long stretch pass by Armia. I believe he allowed the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Going to be icing for the Montreal Canadiens. Going to go reset all the way back on the defensive zone of the Montreal at the right side of Montembeault. 7 shots so far for New York Islanders. Montreal have only 3 on the net. Thanks to be with us tonight. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night, by the way. Montreal attacking now. Great shot. Great play at 3 versus 2 between Armia, Zuski, and Hoffman, but Sorokin was aware of this situation and make an easy save, and that gives now Montreal again the shot number 4 on the net of again Sorokin. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight, guys. Game number 81. Tomorrow is going to be the end of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. Zuki have 30 points on the road, by the way, this season. Anyhow, face out at the right side of Sorokin, we have right now Suzuki with Bajo winning by Islanders by the puck now to go back to the side. Suzuki has passed the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back to Parisé. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens by outside at the blind, called by the linesman. We're going to reset in front of Montreal Canadiens bench, a neutral zone. New plus coming for both teams. Still 1-0 for the New York Islanders against Montreal Canadiens. Here we go. Face on now in front of the bench. Set up now. Don't pay by behind the goaltender Montembeault. Intercept by Madison. Madison pass to Barron. Barron pass the puck to Destel. Intercept now by the New York Canada. Alright, pass to Thompson. Thompson return the puck in neutral zone. Tip by Bailey. The puck bouncing back. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Set up now by Madison in front of Bailey. Go left side of Montembeault. Skinny with the puck. Madison. Long stretch pass in neutral zone. The puck turn around. Go back to Barron. Leave the puck behind. And now the Montreal Islanders going to set. Intercept by the Islanders coming out. Montreal shoot the puck. Great save. Zorokin. We just hit the post by Destel about this one over there. Destel almost scored first goal of his career in NHL, and the puck go all to the play. Montreal Canadiens just knocked the door. Joel Destel just hit the post after a rebound on the left side of Sorokin. What a great pass for Montreal Canadiens for the young man. Destel, his first game in NHL, almost score and capitalize on this opportunity on the right side of Sorokin. We have another TV timeout, by the way. A lot of TV timeout so far. welcome back, Luciano. We have Real Deal is in the house. Never coffee here. Real Deal, Mr. B. Yeah, early the morning. The Triple W is in the house. Tu as bien raison about this one over there. I think you are right, William, about 1995. Never have a coffee, William, on my life. Not a coffee guy. Never smoke. I barely drink, and I never take coffee. At my age now, I don't do it. Anyway, I seen the puck again. All the back on defense on Montembeault. The game level right now, the last 1 minute, and we lose the momentum of this game right now. On the left side of Zorokin, going to reset the face-off. And the Canadiens right now very patient, want to be sure they take care about this game to make the playoff. You can see a team really, the players' body language is really and focusing on the game. Mindful get a puck, pass the puck now to quarterback, intercept par Montreal Canadien. Gallagher try to get a puck, Gallagher hold the puck, shoot the puck, Zorokin make another save. J. Kevin find a way to get a puck behind, intercept the Zizicas. Zizicas getting the puck in front of Gallagher, pass the puck in the zone to quarterback, don't put the puck behind Barron. Alors hold the puck now on the right side. Qui control the puck in front of quarterback Zizicas and helping by Gallagher. We have 6 players on the board. Quarterback can try to get back cover service, intercept by Lenders, another battle puck, but great stick by J. Kevin to give the cover service to Gallagher. Pass the puck to Petlick. Petlick don't play the puck in front of the bench, and then Zizicas going to return the puck behind the net of the Kovacevic. Behind Montembeault, go back to Kovacevic, pass the puck to the board, back to Kiranaf. Kiranaf neutral zone, scanning now. Don't play the puck on the right side, intercept now by the Canada, and go back to Farrell. Farrell attacking now. Farrell hold the puck. Shoot the puck in front of net. Zorokin make a save. Go back at the blind. Go back to Whiteman. Whiteman to Drouin. Drouin went out to Kurinov. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Lender. Get out of the zone. Possible breakaway. He's coming out. It's Palmieri on the back end. Great play by Montembeault. On the stick. Puck by Montembeault. Make a big save. Go back at the blind. Stop by Montreal again. I had no clue why this guy was on breakaway. Farrell's attacking now. Farrell shoot the puck over and then go out of the play on the right side. But then Canada could take advantage of this breakaway by Palmieri and Montembeault solid to stop the breakaway. And again, I have no clue what the defenseman of Montreal was. And then you can see on the back end Palmieri, but Montembeault followed the track very well, the puck, and make a big save on the right side after they put the buck of Palmieri. And still a 1-0 about this one over there. Coach, we'll see 100 years. No, I don't think so, but all about stuff. WST coffee is great for the air. Here we go. That's what happening to me. Nick, welcome back in the house. And Montreal Knight not make the playoff this year. You're absolutely right. They're not going to make the playoff. It's confirmed. Face out the right side of Zorokin is going to be Mike Hoffman winning by New York Canada. So first one, the Palat. Polak tried to puck around the ball to Palat. Palat for the Armia. Battle now on the right side. The Pajot tried to helping. Recovery by Palat. Use the board. Palat being the puck all the back on defensive zone. Another I seen for the New York Canadiens. This game is losing the momentum, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with them. With less of the 4 minutes, a little bit over 4 minutes to go play on this game between the first period, between the New York Canadiens and the Montreal Canadiens. 9 shots for Montreal, 8 for the Islanders. We have 0 shot, 0 power play so far for both teams. Now the puck go behind Whiteman. Whiteman pass the puck to the board. Intercept by Pajot. Point in front of the net. We go back now. Shoot the puck and the black shot by Montreal. Go back at the blind. Palette shoot the puck and the black shot by Montreal. Hoffman love the puck. And intercept by Palette. Palette return the puck to Horvat. Oh no, Pajot. Pajot pass the ball. Coming in front of Montembeault. Make a save. Again, we have nobody there. Pajot make a good shot. Montembeault make another big save. We have some kind of pushing. Left and right, but nothing else happening between both teams. Thanks so much, Judah. We love you too, my friend. There we go. Cody, nice guys. 39 points this year for Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Now winning by the Islanders again, pass the puck blind, holding back. Out pass to Mainfield. Mainfield looking now, shoot puck, black shot in front of net by Montreal. Intercept now, pass the puck to Madison. Madison attacking now, pass the puck on the right side. We have offside, look like at the blind, go to a set in front of the bench of the New York Islanders. Again, guys, losing the momentum, honestly. We know the Islanders play out with Barzell. Barzell got squeezed the legs on the board, I believe. Romanov is out too for the New York Islanders. And two big piece of the puzzle. Go back now by the New York Islanders behind the net. Set up by Ao. Ao pass the puck to Bailey. Bailey pass the puck in the zone. Skinny by Orvat. Attacking now. Orvat. It's coming to the right side in front of Barron. Great save by Montembeault again. Barron got beat by the speed of Orvat. And now go back on zone by Pesada. Pesada to Terstel. Terstel is coming now. Pass to Pesada. Pesada hold the puck a little more. Back to the blind. Set up now by Barron. Return puck to Pesada. Pesada pass the puck. Gallagher's coming on the ice. Then Terstel go back on the bench. Anyhow, Madison control the puck in front of Orvat. Pass the puck to Petlick. Petlick control the puck. Return the puck to Madison because the Montreal going to bring the third line on the ice. Madison pass the puck to Barron. Barron looking now. Pass the puck over to Evans. Evans attacking now. Hold the puck. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the defenseman Damson. The puck go back on the corner. Evans and Pelec battle for the puck with Pelec. Finally, Adams is going to get out of zone. Pad to Palmieri. Praised by the Montreal Canadiens. Return the puck back over service. By intercept by Pelec. But still the puck by Evans. Evans to Gallagher. Fire puck is goal. The goal of Montreal. It Petlick, I believe. It was not Gallagher. And Montreal Canadiens guys tied the game 1-1. Another turnover by New York Islanders. This is not the first time happening for New York Islanders. So tonight they're gonna Montreal Canadiens. That's maybe the third time. And Montreal Canadiens guys are back in the game. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens guys tied the game 1-1. Again, the New York Islanders with 2 minutes 18 to go remaining of the first period. Great game. A great one-timer shot of Ren Petlick for the Montreal Canadiens. A great pass to Jake Evans. That's what we got so far. 1-1. Go to add the goal on the board. They give you guys. You can follow what's going on. With 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the first period. Montreal attacking now. Pass the puck to the right side. Shoot the puck over Zorikin. Black shot by Howe. They will walk it back in the corner. Hallow battle for the puck with Farrell. Hallow ran the puck on the board. Pumping now the right side. New York Islanders going to get out of the zone. Long stretch penalty zone. The puck bouncing back in the defensive zone. And Montreal recovered by Joan Armia. Pass the puck to Kovacevic. 1-1 to go, guys. At the end of this first period, Montreal just tied the game. Was Petlick score his 6th of the year, assisted by Jake Evans to tie the game 1-1. Go back now to the right side, Montembeault chasing now. Parise try the puck behind the net. Chase now recovered by Whiteman, but now Edmondson. I think Armia shoot the puck on the right side of Montembeault. Montembeault look behind him. Go back behind the net. Edmondson went out of the back end. Intercept by the New York Islanders. And another turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. Armia draw the puck behind Edmondson. Pressure by the New York Islanders. Win the puck on the board. Intercept now by Pajot. Finally tip in front of the net. Oh, crossbar. And the New York Islanders score on that one over there. A very bad turnover for the Montreal Canadiens. And that way, the New York Islanders take the lead 2-1. Really bad play for the Montreal Canadiens on defensive zone. And a fashion score for the New York Islanders, guys. 2-1. I can see a turnover by Edmondson. Gave the puck completely. And the puck bouncing back. And then you have this goal over there. Wow. Edmondson, Zuski late on that play. And the New York Islanders takes a lead. Jordan Edmondson play more often with the opposing color jersey at the Montreal Canadiens. For me, guys, I said this video last week. This is the time for Montreal to trade Jordan Edmondson to let him go. He accumulated bad play all the time in the last couple of games. Jordan Edmondson, not very good since he got hurt again the second time this year on the back. Anyhow, Whiteman attacking now, attacking on the right side. Whiteman, it was Barron. Oh, Barron hit the board on the bench. Hopefully, look like he's okay. Go back to Hoffman. Hoffman behind the net, but back to Ziski. Find a way to get a puck out by the New York Canada. Bounce a puck at Barron. Barron return a puck in front of the bench. By another, get a puck attacking out. 2 versus 3. Hold the puck by Bailey. Turn around, Bailey. Some the puck there. Armia pass the puck behind. It's also by Madison. Madison hold the puck a little bit more. Change the direction. Pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman return the puck to Madison. Madison the blue line. 13 seconds to go remaining. New plus coming for both teams. It's going to be the end of the first period, guys. That way, guys, the New York Canada take the lead 2-1 after they gave a goal to Montreal Canadiens. And Montreal, very bad play by Jordan Manson. Going to get that one over there. Yeah, only 2 seconds to go remaining at this time of the game. 2 seconds to go. We're going to not put back the clock on that one for sure. It's going to be the first intermission anyway. Patricia William, where you find the game, it depends where you live. You can get on NHL66.com if you get that one over there. The first 20 minutes, guys, is over at the New York Canadiens. First of all, 3 goals. First of all, Brock Nelson, 35 of the year, assisted by Palmieri and Palek at 10:27. Then Ren Pitlick, 6 of the year, assisted by Jake Evan at 17:38. And then 1 minute and 19 seconds later, it was Fashion, 10 of the year, assisted by Parisé and Pajot. 11 shots by New York Canadiens and only 9 by the Montreal Canadiens. And after 20 minutes play, Montreal Canadiens won. And the New York Canadiens too. And that's what we got, guys, here on this game between both teams. We're going to set up a little bit more the upside here. Stay with me. I'll give you a little bit more information. We have a first intermission tonight between both teams. And we're going to give you all the stats you need to know between Montreal and the New York Canadiens. We add the goal on the board. Washington of the season. 11 shots by the New York Canadiens. Pajot and Parisé got an assist. Parisé have a great year this season with the New York Canadiens. (62-38). 10 black shot by the Montreal Canadiens so far. 7. 2-2. We'll give you some update stats. Game start 7:30, guys. Game number 2 of the night. We're going to follow what's going on over there. Thanks so much for the dislike. No problem. Whatever. Nicolas de Goubi-Bono is in the house. Welcome back. Brendan, let's go. Montreal help my penguin out. Brendan, thank you so much. Brendan to be out. Gogol is in the house. RG Calabo is in the house. Alexandre Meilleur is in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for all the likes that you did so far. Welcome back in the house, the Hockey National Show. Savannah goes a pirate. Here we go. Savannah, welcome aboard. Thanks for being with us. I appreciate a lot. We had a lot of people knock the door. A lot of night. Hi, Savannah. Sorry, I was doing my Patricia in the house too. RJ, Dallas 1, the St. Louis Blues 1. Gators, welcome aboard. Go Islanders, go for Gators. I know the Panthers make the playoff. Congratulations for your team, Mr. Gators. 1-1 to other game, guys, in NHL. Going to see what's going on between the St. Louis Blues. 1-1. Well, first of all, it's Wyatt Johnson, the rookie, score is 22 of the year. Take the lead 1-0, but the Blues start the game. Vrana, guys. Jacob Vrana, 11 of the year. Vrana been a great hockey player for the New York Blues, and he got traded for the Red Wings and scored a power play goal. And that's the only 2 goals we got between both. You have 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go remaining of the first period. Game number 3 of the night, the only other game is going to be in action at 10 o'clock if you are leaving in Quebec. The game will be on the TVA. If you live in the rest of Canada on the Sportnet 1 or Sportnet West. If you live in USA, it's going to be the TNT. That's what we got tonight. Thanks so much to be with us, guys. Rock, hopefully doing well. Rock, by the way, Tim Rock, are you ready for the Songkran 2023? Tim is on the Chiang Mai area, I believe. Go Montreal. I'm watching video on Awesome. Cody to do that. We'll be at TV time out, guys, for about 3-4 minutes. Don't go nowhere. That'll give time for me to come back and take a break a little bit more and take a time to get some watermelon.
You make my day. You
so
make
much
my
to be with
day.
us tonight.
You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Zev Le Cave is back in the house. Welcome back. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. You do that in the house. I'm not sure about this one. Melon break. Yeah. Melon. Watermelon, guys. 150 for the big one. Ross Stubbington is in the house. Ross, welcome back, by the way, with Zev Lecal. 7, I know I'm in Wyoming. Where are you in Wyoming? 7 up, great location. And we have Mr. Boy. Boy is in the house. And he pens. 5 back blow is not 5. There we go. Let's go Canadiens, go Montreal. Look like everybody is back in the house. We appreciate that. We get a lot of likes tonight. I appreciate that. There we go. Then we got this. Danny right now is practicing Elvis Presley song. Zeph Brian from Saint in the house. Welcome, Brian. Dobinson, welcome aboard, Brian. Thanks with us, Brian. Don't forget, if you have never been subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We try to get more people we can get for the rest of the season. And then, of course, we're going to be back year number 4 next year. We'll be back for another year for the Montreal Canadiens. You can follow the channel for sure. We're not done. We're going to consider the playoff. We're going to just wait for the schedule. We're going to do every night. Round number 1, guy, we are really active on the channel. We produce hockey game every night. So if you want to follow us, please join us for the round number 1. And then we're going to continue all the way to the final Stanley Cup. And then we're going to get the NHL draft May 8th, by the way. And then we're going to go to the NHL draft at Nashville too. We're going to set up there. St. John, New Brunswick, Brian. Welcome back, Brian. Thanks to see you. Glad you are from this one. First time here. Welcome in the family, Brian. By the way, another Brian to another Brian. So welcome both of you. Thank you to be with us. Welcome all the newcomers. Like you said, Luciano, we appreciate that. Marlin and the Rocket, guys, right now. It's a 1-1, I believe. If I can be wrong, look, maybe not. 2-1, a very bad play by the Rocket. Gave the lead at Bruiser score. And no, a 2-2 Rocket right there. A goal by Anthony Richard. So 2-2 Laval Rocket, guys. At this moment, you can follow this game too. Shaw and August Chisev score for this. The Laval need to win tonight to stay alive. Surprisingly, they are not telling the game tonight. They're not delivering the game tonight. And then gotta beat Columbus. The Mario Hockey is in the house. We need your help, Mario. We're going to do the best we can to do that. I'm subscribed. Can you do a crouchy ground effect? Yes, Goalie, if you want to do that. Thanks so much. And I can send you my flipper to you, my friend. I can do that to you too, my Cody. Mr. Gary Cournoyer is in the house. Welcome back. Hey, Coach Donovan yesterday said he would trade Ski Caulfield for Bedard. So hearing that, there's a big note. Thank that trade. Gary Cournoyer, welcome back in the house. Gary, thanks for being with us. Norman Flynn, the one trade Zuski for Wayne Simons. Flynn is on the decision about this the game tonight. Brent, telling the game, Brent, you can watch the game on the Friends channel. It depends where you live. Usually it should be live on the TNT, I believe. Or I'm going to bed now. Have a good night, Cody. Thanks so much, Mr. Cody. So bye. Hopefully we're going to see you tomorrow, Cody. And enjoy your rest of your night. We'll just wait the second period restart, guys. And Rabinov knocked the door. Yes, definitely. And about that, I think the purpose of that proposal, and it was if you would like to trade Caulfield is Zuski for Bedard. It was not like a team request Zuski Caulfield only. It was the reverse. If the Montreal Canadiens have a deal, have a proposal for any team, Suzuki and Caulfield, would you trade both for Bedard? That was the deal or what it was happening there. So yeah, nothing again, nothing for the that deal. I'm sure he will request more. I agree with you. On my opinion, I think he deserves more in return for sure. Second pair is going to restart very soon. If I better, I will not trade him. No TV here, oh, Brand. Oh, sorry to hear that. You can maybe watch this on the NHL66.com, possible. I'm not sure. If the Sabre and the Senator is our final home game of the season, hopefully we can get with tomorrow, but we need help. Someone from Montreal tonight and the Blue Jacket. We can, yep, sorry about this, Le Mario. Not going to be easy, but what a great year, Buffalo Sabres, Le Mario. You got this year. What a great end of this year, honestly. What about David Levi? I'm sure you're excited about the Buffalo Sabres. Tage Thompson over 45 goals. And then your Skinner, the Quinn, the Peterka, the Mildestad, the Cousin, the Power, the Dalin, the Samuelson, then the goaltender, the Kelkinen. Then you have Levi. This guy has a full prospect, and we don't talk about Allen Stock yet. That team is full, a great prospect, a great team. If you are a Buffalo Sabres fans, you should be happy and excited for what's coming in front of you for the next 4 or 5 years, Mr. Lemario. No problem, Cody. I will see tomorrow. Must said Nelson got a good year. Yeah, 35 goals for Nicholas. Consistent scoring. I think I have over 30 goals last season with the New York Canadiens. But again, I think for me, he's always been good against a Montreal Canadian, by the way. About that there. If the Sabre and the Senator is not final goal, I'm good. We need to have one. We're going to get that one over there. And it would be a collision. Chicago, the Hawks said this season was ready to walk. I hate to say that. So, yep. We have a young team, and I like that about we are young. You're absolutely right about this, Lemario. If they can add some kind of experience-wise, players-wise, bottom six are helping them. Now they got, I think Greenway is going to be an additional good player for them. Bring physicality, for checker, big guy. He can, so that's kind of the player they have. They have Alex Stock, where is another big winger over there. That team is building better and better and better. We have to give credit for the job of Kevin Adams, the general manager of the Buffalo Sabres, and the head coach, Tony Granado. Both of them change the culture, change the philosophy. We know Buffalo is going to missing for the 12 years consecutive the playoff. But think about what they have right now and what you're looking for the next couple of years. This is going to be a really great team to watch. Le Mario hockey. Yeah, Buffalo is so much a beautiful team. I'm jealous, Alexandre. Ex-Dallas Star player Raymond Sawada died at our attack at the age of 38. One play rec hockey. Wow, very sad to see that. Brand or the second period. There you go. We're going to get a second period very soon. Yeah, Buffalo has done well rebuilding. Yep, so right, Ross. I think if you take it, I know people was complaining they don't get a lot in return from Saint Renard, from the Fleur Panthers. Remember that one? They have some kind of decision at the beginning was not great for Kevin Adams, but the last 2 years, Kevin Adams guy did a really excellent job. He said about that they don't get enough in return for Renard. They got David Levi now. That's a goaltender. That's a pretty solid return if Levi continues doing what he's doing right now. So again, they did pretty good. Like I said, they can add some kind of some kind of the depth experienced players. I think that would be great for that for sure. So far, so good. Le Mario is really impressive for me. It's a small goalie. By the way, Dustin Wolf is going to be the starter tonight. Look like the shot are modified right now after the NHL makes some correction, guys. The shot are 8 and 10 after the first period. So 8 and 10 are the shot at the first period. Just mentioned by the NHL. Thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes, and let's start the third period. Here we go. Thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate everybody. The Islanders attacking now. Pound the puck and the defenses on Montreal. Recovery by Madison. Pass the puck in this zone. At the take the puck to Barron. Barron try the puck around the board to Pitlick. Intercept now by the Montreal. Find a way to get back the puck back. Go back to the blind. Set up now by Barron. Barron now on the back ends. Pass the puck to the line. Fire the puck in Montreal. Miss the net. The black shot by the Islanders. Go to set up the zone. Now keep the puck in the zone by the Montreal with the stick. But the puck go back again on the different defensive Montreal. Mike Madison hold the puck a little bit longer. Well, already burned 1 minute already on the second period. Madison looking now, qui contrôle le puck. Madison passe the puck de la side for the bench on Montreal. Là, the puck went out by Dwayne. Pass the puck now to Ski. Ski attacking now. She shoot the puck. Black shot by Polak. Recovery by Clutterbuck. And for the bench on Montreal Canadiens. Try the puck on the opposite corner. Chasing went out by Parisé. Armia find a way to get the puck back. Use the ball. Pass the puck to Ziski. Pass the puck to Farrell. Armia to go back to the left side. I think it was Farrell, but I'm not sure. I'll go back behind the net. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by the New York Islanders. Pass the puck to Fashion. Fashion pass the Pajot. Pajot pass the puck to Parisé. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Don't play the puck par Armia, but Pajot find a way to get back. Pajot always performing very well against the Montreal Canadiens. Emerson on the back end. Pass the puck blind. Play by Emerson. Howe pass the Manfield. Shoot the puck. Black shot Montembeault. Recovery by Pajot. Pajot to Howe. Howe pass again in front of the net to Parisé. Parisé to Pajot. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Pajot find a way to get the puck to Howe. Fire the puck and miss the net completely. Recovery by the New York Islanders. Bring the puck to Manfield. Fire the puck again. Miss the neck again. Go back now to Howe. Howe bring the puck blind. Put Lee. Lee back again to Manfield. Return the puck to Howe. Howe to Manfield. At the blue. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Montembeault make a save. Rebound. Lee missed the net. Recovered by himself. On the corner. The captain of the New York Islanders back to Howe. Howe went out to Manfield. Manfield pass the puck in front of the net. Montembeault make a save. Rebound on the left side. Martin try to get the puck. No chance. Go back to the wall. Howe now pinch the puck. Brings the puck behind the net to Whiteman. Lead the puck to Bailey. Bailey lead the puck to Manfield. Back again to Bailey. Now Borvat try to get a puck, and finally go back in front of the bench on the other, go back to Manfield, pass to Howe. Howe pass the puck behind the net, and the first one get it. Edmondson return the puck behind, intercept by Bo Horvat. Bo Horvat at the right side, Montembeault, kick on the puck, put in front of the net, shoot the puck by Lee on the one-timer, missed the net, missed the puck barely, but again, Montembeault make a save, go back to Lee. Lee bring the puck again to Pellet, shoot the puck, Montembeault make a save, rebound, and inside, 2 times, Montembeault 3 times, and for the way penalty in front of the net, but the Montembeault solid and fun the Enderley make it twice a big save and keep the game 2-1. The Montembeault unbelievable performance on this one over there. And Eric Follap, the referee, called a 2 minute for the Montreal for New York Canadiens for interference. For Montreal Canadiens 2 minute interference. You can see 1 save for Montembeault, 2 save on the right back. The puck in front of that, 3 save by Enderley, and then Montembeault find a way to put the glove and the blocker over the puck. 1 save, hit the post, another in front, Lee shoot the puck, and then third time, go back on the right side, and Emerson Armia when Whiteman and Emerson got a 2 minute for interference on that one. There was 17 minutes to go remaining. First penalty of the game tonight. That's what we got. Nat is in the house. Welcome back in the house. LeMahieu, Grenier been after the trade. Not too bad. Still bothered with an injury, but we cannot complain about him. The Canadiens can remain healthy next season. I can see them getting close to the wild card. That would be a big task. I would not say that. I can see them at the bottom of the division Atlantic. Unfortunately for the Montreal, I know you guys, you want to have some hope it positively. I just feel with the goaltending situation they have and the inexperience of the player they have, I don't think so. Anyhow, power play for the New York Islanders right away back at the puck outside the zone. Recovery now by Thompson. Return puck in front of the Ski. Don't play by Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Nelson. Nelson turn around. 1:14 to go remaining. Nelson keep the puck by himself, and now nobody want the puck anyway. Nelson's getting to the blind, draw the puck back by New York Canada, attacking now on neutral zone, set up by Horvat. Horvat has found a way to get some seam, pass the puck to Lee. Lee hold the puck. The puck go outside zone, set up by Thompson. Return the puck in front of the bench. Lander return the puck to Thompson on defensive zone. Go back now in front of the goaltender. Hold the puck now by Thompson at the red line. Draw the puck back. Attacking now by the New York Canadiens. Kick out the puck to Lee. No icing. Go back behind the net. Try to get a puck by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept blind by Balzic bring the puck in front of the net, Montembeau. Hold the puck now by the Montreal. Palmieri find with the puck outside. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by Montreal. But go back on left side. Montembeau play the puck. Return the puck to Madison. And don't play the puck all the way back on defensive zone. And the Canadiens are going to set up the last break out of the power play with 15 to go. 15 seconds to go remaining. A little bit over 15 minutes to go remaining second period. Balzic drive the puck back. And they hold the puck now. Pass the puck behind. Intercept now by Egball. Return the puck to Polak. Polak again to Egball. Egball always been a good player against the Montreal Canadiens. When he was played for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Montreal going to set up now. Go DD. Set up the Barron. Barron pass the puck now to Ziski. Ziski at the red line. Loud the puck at the backhand. Chase him out by Barron behind the net of Zorokin. First one to get is Polak. Polak win the puck around the board. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. The Montreal Canadiens with no icing. 14:42 to go. Even strength, 5 versus 5. The puck behind to Hoffman. Hoffman pass the puck to the D. Go DD back to Barron. Barron return the puck now to Armia. Don't put the puck behind Zorokin. The puck go back opposite corner. First one to get is New York Canadiens. Pass the puck DD. Set up now by New York Canadiens. Perez try the puck again. Don't play the puck in Montreal Canadiens. All the way back will be a defensive. Going to be a nice thing for the New York Canadiens with 14:22 to go remaining on this period. Only one shot power play for the New York Canadiens on that one. And that's what we got tonight. 15 shot right now for the New York Canadiens in the beginning of this game. And they have one power play, 0-1 on power play. Only one penalty tonight between both teams, between New York Canadiens and I need to win tonight. Here we go. Some people want the Montreal win. Some don't want to do that. Can remain healthy next year. If we don't make the playoff this year, we will definitely in the playoff next year. Possible there for sure. Le Mario. Nat, we got set. We can get that one. Don't worry, Jakai Larac said last night he will give him some lesson of fighting technique if he does not get hurt. Ja was the best in that area. Go back wings. Attack is in the house. Shoot puck from Montreal. Black shot by Zorkin. Go back to Gallagher. Gallagher pass the puck now. Hold the puck in the blind. Holding the go back to Kovacevic. Kovacevic pass, shoot the puck the left side. Zorkin make a save for Gallagher. Recovery by the defensive of the Islanders. Going to get out of the zone. Back to Howe. Howe don't pin the puck behind Montembeau. Intercept the puck behind the net. Return the puck to Barron. Barron pass the puck now to Testel. Along the puck on the right side. Tierney and Pesada on the ice. 4-9 for the Montreal Canadiens. Behind the net, Zorkin battle now with Pelec. Intercept by Montreal. Go back to the blind. By Whiteman. Return the puck behind the net. Intercept now by the defenseman in New York Canada. Return the puck to Egball. Egball tries to get outside. Whiteman cannot keep the puck in the zone. But Tierney can. The puck we have now a hand pass, I believe. We're going to reset now. Outside the zone after they have a hand pass by the Montreal Canadiens with 13 minutes to go remaining on this first period between the second period between the Montreal and the Montreal Canadiens and the New York Canadiens, and we have a TV timeout. Our regular boys in the house, 2-2 after first period between the Dallas Star and the Blues. Thanks so much. And we have a time to check their score. Laval Rocket, RG, let us know. Go back once for Mr. Quark, Jake. Our friend Jake is in the house. Thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to click on the like. Nat Lafont is in the house. Nat is doing well, hopefully. Some people have to go to work. This morning, let's see what we got here. which is the puck drop. Montreal don't play the puck in defensive zone all the way by Thompson. Recovery puck, bring the puck in front of the bench from Montreal. Don't play puck the right side of the Montembeault. Intercept now by Montreal. Don't play puck around the board. Now go back to Montreal. Attacking now. 2 versus 1. Pitlick holding the puck. Back again to left side. Pitlick shot the puck. Black shot by Sorokin. Rebound. Go back to Pitlick. Shoot the puck again. Puck again. Go over Sorokin. Recovery by J. Kevin. Return puck behind the net. Thompson intercept the puck. Use the board. Don't play puck out the play. No, all the back on defensive zone. Whiteman intercept. Back again to Edmondson. Run the puck behind Sorokin. Go back to opposite corner. Intercept by New York Islanders. Bailey run the puck on the board. Intercept now the corner by the defenseman Islanders. But now kill the puck by Barron. Return the puck. Intercept by Islanders. Going to get to opposite side. The puck bouncing back in front of the Montreal Canadian bench. Drouin leave the puck to Kurenov. Passing puck behind the net. Intercept by Bolduc. Bring the puck to Palek, I believe, or Polak. Don't play puck by New York Islanders. And this was on. Pinch by Barron. Go back and return the puck on defensive zone. Set up by Bolduc. Go DDD. Set up in front of the bench from Montreal. Tip by the New York Islanders. All of the play in front of the bench. We're going to have another whistle. They're going to reset on the right side. The front of the bench of the both team. 2-2 live with the Blues. That's what we got so far. The only goal for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, Ren Pitlick on the one-timer, having 6 of the year, set by J. Evans. Go back behind the net on Montembeault, and Landers control puck. Fashion's coming out. Fashion, by the way, scored the second goal of Landers. It's 10 of the year. And they go behind the net. Battle for the Montreal Canadiens. Madison return the puck at the blank. Set up by Manfield. Manfield backward. Shoot the puck. Manfield will make a save. That control the puck. Recovery by Landers. Shoot the puck by Ao on the back door. Try to get Parisi. Parisi Manfield. Manfield to Ao. Fire the puck. Black shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Recovery again by the Montreal down the puck. No, a turnover by the Netherlands. But recovery by Montreal. Going to get out of the zone by Kurenov. Pass the puck to Madison. Loud the puck behind Sorokin. Chasé par Nelson. First one to get it, Manfield. Manfield pass the puck again. Get the puck around the board. Intercept by New York Canada. Return the puck in front of the bench. The puck go behind it. Possibly Ekval. We have a delay offside by the Toronto, by the New York Canadiens in front. Going to reset. Mr. Marco Larrabee knocked the door. Welcome back. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. That's what we got. Look like Laval Rocket still 2-2. François Pitt knocked the door. Appelle ça un blanchage. Oui, monsieur. On n'a pas scoré pendant tout. Point de visage. Plus de des points de césure, mes patterns, vous plein de couture. Here we go. That's what on appelle ça en français. Go back now par Montreal Canadian and losing the puck. Recovery by New York Canada. Don't pay by Montembeault. Chasing now by Allard. Allard go back DD. Set up by Barron, I believe. Or go back now to Hoffman. Hoffman attacking. Hoffman looking now. Hoffman hold the puck. Hoffman qui contrôle. Pas de puck du line. Set up by the captain. Allard return the puck behind. Intercept by New York Canada. Going to be returning the puck all back on the side. You're absolutely right, Luciano. A lot of giveaway puck at both teams. Allowed pass the puck now. Pazinski attacking now. Is in front of Ben Armia. Lose the puck and cannot tip the puck. Returned by Allowed. Black shot by Zorokin with a glove. Go to reset on the right side or the left side of the Zorokin. That game Montreal the 12th shot of the night versus 17 by the New York Islanders tonight. That's what we got so far. Not much to be too much excited between both teams at this moment. 2-1 for the New York Islanders. Like I mentioned to you, the only goal for the Montreal Canadiens is Ben Pitlick tonight. We have to wait a puck drop back. Nice short. Go back now by another, attacking now. 2 versus 2. Ekval's coming on the right side. Try to get the puck by his teammate. No chance by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept the puck by Palmieri. Finally, Montreal going to go backhand. Pass the puck outside the zone. No, intercept by the Canada. Ekval in front of the net. Montembeault make a save. Recovery by Nelson. Nelson looking out the back door. Intercept now, but the puck bouncing back by Manfield. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Miss the net completely. Recovery by Nelson. Egval at the right side of Montembeau. Go back around the board. Again, that's up now by the Montreal Canadiens. Shoot the puck on the left side, and then Montembeau. Let the puck go back to Thompson. Thompson look on the puck now. Shoot the puck in front of the net. He scored. The New York Canadiens score. Tip in front of the net. Montembeau cannot control the puck. That will give again another goal for the New York Canadiens by a score 3-1 against the Montreal Canadiens. And the goal from Nelson again, his second goal of the night. And Nelson maybe tipped the puck in front of net. That gave them 36th goal of the year. We can see the replay there. Shoot for the blue line by Thompson. Tip by Nelson. And the puck bouncing over the blocker of Montembeau. And that gave them a 3-1. Wow. 3-1. And then that way, the New York Canadiens take the lead. 3-1 against the Montreal Canadiens. Second goal of the night. Nelson take it very well done by Nelson tonight. 36 of the year, still by Thompson. So the Ab could get that point. So again, make a save on that shot of Montreal Canadiens. When they would be sitting punch a guys who does Arizona play on the last game. The Vancouver Canucks, Arizona Canucks. Tonight, tomorrow night. The first that came to my mind, Luciano. Who scored for the Ab? Pitlick, 6th of the year. We have a TV time about, guys. Means pretty much on the same page. Brock Nelson is having a good year. He absolutely 36 goals for him. Like I mentioned, I think last year, 30 goals. Let me check because this is the second time we talk about Nelson. So I want to give you the right number for him. Brock Nelson last year, guys, with the New York, this year, 36 goals, 35 points for Nelson. But year before, 37 goals last year, guys. You know, he really find his way when he reached his 28 years old. At 27 years old, he got 25 goals, 26 goals. He was on the pace to get maybe 25 the following year. Then he got 37 at 30 years old. And then this year is at 36 goals at 31 years old. So more he's getting older, better is Nelson with the New York Islanders, honestly. That's what's happening. So thanks to get that one right. Don't say Arizona getting a point against the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, I agree with you about that. Yes, for that. Go back now, and you can block the shot for the shot from Montreal Canadiens. Go back to this gas. Don't play by the right side of Montembeau. Intercept now behind Madison. Return the puck to Barron. But Islander keep the puck. Madison pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick stick and glean the puck. Go back now to Barron. Barron now hold the puck a little bit longer. Return the puck to Madison. And Madison in front of the gas going to the bench. And Madison hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass to Barron to the blue lines. Coming to the red line. Barron lob the puck behind Sorokin. Lead the puck behind the net. We just crossed the first the half of the game, by the way. We'll get there. Don't forget, guys, we'll be back Sunday morning with Marco Larrabee of the Branch Your Sunday Rendezvous. Possible we do an extra show after the next week. We ask Marco to go another review because we don't go talk about a lot about Montreal Canadiens on the playoff. Go back to Paris, shoot the puck, miss the net completely, go rebound on the right side, intercept by the Thompson, return the puck to the right side by the main field. Black shot, Thompson fire puck, black shot by Montembeau. What a great shot by Thompson. The John is 6'4", go behind the net, set up by Parisé. Parisé, another veteran, have a great year. Go back by the main field, black shot by Montreal. Montreal struggle right now. 8 minutes to go remaining on this second period between the Montreal and the New York Canadiens. Fashion with the puck now. Change the direction in front of cover Sebet. Fashion hold the puck. Pass the puck to Parisi. Leave the puck to blind. Pinch one up by Islanders. Thompson, I believe. With the puck down net to Fashion. Fashion left side Montreal. Finally, Montreal lob the puck neutral zone. All the back on defensive zone. Reset by the New York Canadiens. Hold the puck more. Pass to DD. Up now in front of bench Montreal. Pass the puck now to Orvat. Orvat's coming now. Fire puck. Manipul make a say rebound. Nobody can get the puck. Montreal lob the puck all the back on defensive zone. Set up by Palace. No icing. Go back now. Palace. Long stretch pass. Tip by the Islanders. Intercept by Montreal. Go back now to Lee. Intercept by Drouin. Drouin went out. Return the puck. Give back to Orvat. Oh my God. Exchange puck completely. Two teams right now don't go nowhere. Islander make the playoff, guy. Good luck. Go back to Hoffman. Hoffman keep control the puck right now. The red lines. Try to get the puck back to his teammate. Don't play the puck by Whiteman on the right side of the Zurkin. Zuki pass the puck in front of the net. Intercept by Nelson. Nelson looking for a hat trick tonight. Nelson to the red line. Nelson offensive zone. Pass the puck to Lee. Lee looking now. Lee keep control the puck in front of Whiteman. Lee went out, lose the puck, pass the puck behind the net for Palmieri. Palmieri turn around in front of Siski. Recovery by Whiteman. Whiteman battle for the puck. Go back on the right corner. Siski now hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back and recovery by Manfield. Return the puck to Palmieri. Back to Ao. Ao's coming out. Lose the puck finally when he loses control. Recovery by Montreal again. Siski a little bit too far for Armia. Rest up by New York Canadiens on the transition. Attacking our Islander. 2 versus 1. Ekvald pass the puck his teammate. Fire puck. Black shot by Edmondson, I believe. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Loud the puck. Great play by Edmondson to intercept the puck on the diving. 2 versus 1. Go back to Islanders and find the Montreal. Tip the puck on the right side. Montembeau chasing out. 6:10 to go remaining on the second period. Ekvald cannot catch the puck. Montreal find a way to get a puck by Pesera. Loud the puck left side Zorikin. Recovery by Thompson. Rent the puck around the board. Intercept now by Klugerback. Klugerback now the red line. Klugerback loud the puck right side Montembeau in front of Barron. Try to get a puck around. Intercept by Madison. Madison looking past the puck to Pesera or Testel. They still lose the point for the Martin. Recovery by Barron. Barron win the puck on the board. Back at Tierney. Intercept now by Ao. Win the play. Great play by anticipation by Ao. Return the puck behind it to Martin. Martin went out on the right corner. Montembeau chasing went out by the Montreal Canadiens. We have 4 players right there. 5 players for 3 blue, 2 white, 3 blue. West 6 players on the corner pushing each other. Martin try to get a puck. Madison find a way to get a puck to Pesera. Pesera win the puck on the board. Intercept now by the Montreal Canadiens. Loud the puck. It's chased by TNA. But the puck will be still by Thompson. Go around Zarokin. Go D reverse. Recovery by the Islanders. Another reverse. But probably right away back. And Montreal put some pressure there. But Islanders going to loud the puck all the way back on defensive zone. The puck go over the head of Kovacevic and shoulder check. New plus coming from New York Canada. 5 minutes to go remaining on the second period. The game's flying right now. Now go Kovacevic, hold the puck in the blind. Shake Evan, kick contre the puck. Pass the puck to Kovacevic behind the net. Zorkin. Cool Bolton. Back to Bitlick. Bitlick contre the puck. 5 puck. Gallagher. Miss it one timer. Recovery run out by the New York Canada. Attacking now. We're back on defensive on left side. Montembeau coming back. Gallagher hit suddenly. We have a penalty against Gallagher, guys. We have all the way back over here. We have some kind of pushing all the way. And we get that way over there. And we get that way. No, we have nothing else. Gallagher is on that one. And go back all the way. And Gallagher, he sit over the New York Canadiens players. And that's it. That's all. After they are upset about him, it was Pajot, I believe. Gallagher is going to get the direction for a 2-minute tripping. That will create another TV timeout. Less than 5 minutes to go remaining on second period, guys. It's still 2-1. 3-1 for New York Islanders. We got, of course, a penalty for Kane for Gallagher, 2 minutes for tripping. Power play number 2 of the New York Islanders did not capitalize on the first one. Brock Nelson have 2 goals for the New York Islanders tonight, 35-36, and then one of Fashion for Montreal Canadiens. Ren Pitlick is the only one score for the Montreal, assisted by Jake Evans. Where is on the Hansen run right now. It's not looking good for the Montreal Canadiens. No, Don Burt is in the house. You're welcome, Don Burt. Very kind of you. Very kind to said that. We have a great year all together. We have a good time for sure. Zorkin would be the another X factor. If anyone you get on hot street, watch out, François Pitre. It could be that one, but I don't see they won't play Boston. Zorkin is X factor and this playoff on this one. Another can be tough on the playoff. Boston will have to show up every period that series. I don't see that, guys. I will tell you why. They score, but not the way. You can see the game tonight. So many players have some. They struggle on defensive. For me, I don't see Islanders. Boston played Islanders. I will say to you, 5 games. That's it. That's all. You can tell me Zorokin is hot. He's a great goalie, but for me, I don't think so. It is. I don't think so. Islanders have heavy tools without Basel. That would be terrible. The Islanders power play is struggle 0-17. About that, go Pierre Martin, go back now to Boulogne, set up Arvet, show the puck, Blaise save by Montembeault, go back behind the net, Montreal to get the puck outside the zone. Will be interesting. Badminton me at pick number 4, Luciano. That'd be great if we can do that. Okay, very good, Lemario. Yeah, absolutely. Lemario about the Buffalo, go back on the right side, Montembeault, intercept by Lee. Lee hold the puck in front of the cover service, pass the puck behind the net, set up the blue line, go back now, D, set up by Thompson at the top circle, pass again to Lee. Lee behind the net on Manson, Lee, return the puck to Thompson to the wall, return the puck to the blind, set up now by is it Palmieri? Yeah, it is. Go back to Thompson. Thompson looking now, back to Palmieri. Palmieri looking now, 5 puck. Montembeault make a save, rebound the right side. Montembeault making the save again. Palmieri when the puck on the board, back again to Thompson. Thompson looking now, hold the puck a little bit longer, pass again to Palmieri, back to the bumper, back to Palmieri, return to Thompson. Thompson to the back door on the left side, back to Nelson, back to Palmieri. Kit up out the puck over service. Great play puck over service with 3:40 to go, 59 seconds to go remaining on this power play. And puck movement was there, but not good enough to get that score 4-1 at this moment. 3:40 to go. Much more depth on the Bruins. Yes, that's what Bedman said last year. Did you see the surprise phase? 37% of face-up is not acceptable. You're absolutely right for that one. There, face-up now, right side, Montembeault attacking now. By the Montreal Canadiens, just keep battle for the puck. Montreal to get a puck, intercept now by Bolduc, pass the puck to the wall. Intercept now by Ekblad. They will turn around the puck behind Parise. Parise pass the puck to the wall. Again by turn around. Now we're possible a race right there way back at Bolduc coming. Zuski show the puck. It's Zuski score on the one ends. Beat Zorokin that way over there. What a great play by Zorokin by the Suzuki. Zorokin completely lost his pants. Zorokin lost his pants. That play over there, and the Suzuki, that captain score, is 25th of the year on the one hands, back hands, flip the puck over the shoulder, and Zorokin, no pants. And Montreal Canadiens cut the lead from 3-2. Great goal for the Montreal Canadiens on that one. Here we go. The captain, Nick Suzuki, score for the Montreal Canadiens, 25th of the year. What a great play by Nick Suzuki. The Islanders cut the lead, down the lead only by 1 goal at the end of this period. This goal was on short and done. Bolduc, a little bit not though. Zorokin, completely, I don't know again what Zorokin was thinking about that one over there. But the Montreal Canadiens take advantage. Still power play for New York Islanders, by the way. Can they get back again? Would be interesting. Power play right away back. We have a cross-checking possible, or a stick on the face of Bolduc against Barron. And now 2 minutes for Islanders. Montreal going to get their first power play of the night. Can Montreal capitalize on the power play? Will be interesting to see that. Suzuki score is 25th of the year, by the way. Shot in the goal. Goal. unassisted. That's what we got right there. Claude Richard, Suzuki Islander going to playoff, Canadiens going to golf course. Yep, you're absolutely right about that one over there. And we're all happy about that. No worry about this. Raz, good job. Nick, you're absolutely right about this one over there. 3 minutes to go remaining of the second period. Go back behind the net. Set up that part. The 4 versus 4 for 11 seconds before the Montreal have a power play. Go back on left side. Zika sur le puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. Great play by Montembeault again. Whiteman got beat on that one. Not very good. Smart by Whiteman about that. What about that one over there? First power play of the Montreal Canadiens tonight. 35% only power play face-off for the Montreal Canadiens. Butch Bouchard in the house, by the way. I see you very quickly. Nicholas, a nice one, but more please. What a flick on Nick. I think Butch Bouchard, 35 face-off, not acceptable. That depends what you have, the defensive, the face-off. Should have pipe by New Canada, should be black shot by Montembeault. And should have puck, then we have a save by Montembeault on the right side. Great opposition for Parisé with 1:36 to go remaining on a power play for Montreal Canadiens, 2:40 in this period. Come on, Islanders, François Pitre. Never miss one game. Suzuki, Sunny play in initial. Go back now at the right side, set up by Suzuki. Caulfield is still leading team and goal. Suzuki still one behind it. Yeah, 26. Go back now, kick out by Pitlick. The name by the New Canada. So go back at the blind. Set up now by Montreal Canadiens. Back again to Hoffman. Pass the puck to from the bench on Montreal. Attacking now, but turn around by the New Canada. And Montreal go to reset all the way back on defensive by Mike Madison. Madison right now, hold the puck at the blind, throw the puck back to left side, controlling now by Pitlick, back to the ski, give up the puck, kick out to Pitlick, a little bit too far for Armia, find a way to get the puck back, bring the puck to the blue line, back to Madison, walking the blue line. Madison now on the back end, return the puck to captain at the opposite side. Suzuki looking now, Suzuki looking back again behind the net. Now go back a little bit over. Return the puck, now back in the goal line, back out by Armia, lead the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Madison at the line. Madison's coming out, pass to Madison, show the puck. The puck bouncing back at the left side. This is Rikin. Go back by Islanders, loud the puck behind the net of the Montembeault. And they go, no, the puck bouncing back in front of the bench of the Islanders. They clutter back, return the puck behind Montembeault. 1:30 to go remaining on the second period, and 20 seconds to the power play Montreal, first of the night. Back to Madison, change the direction in front of Parisé. Madison chasing right now. Turn around, change the right, and start behind Montembeault. Just last 10 seconds to do that. Go back now by Testel. They're still on power play, by the way. Ouch. Go back now to the left side. Attacking by Montreal again. Kick out the puck to Joel Destel. Recovery by Montreal. By the blind. Now back to Whiteman. Pass the puck to the side. Go back to the back door to Kurenev. By Farrell. Return the puck to Drouin. Drouin return the puck to Destel. Back to Farrell. Try the puck again at the back door. No chance. Intercept by New Canada. Loud the puck on the zone. Go back on defensive zone, set up by Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch pass there. We have 45 seconds to go remaining. Islander going to recover the puck a little bit too far. The puck bouncing back at the left side. Montembeault. We're going to reset with 41 seconds to go remaining on this second period. That's what we got so far. One more push for Montreal Canadiens. We have an whistle at 30 seconds. I'm not sure, Brown, what they're going to do, the Boston Bruins tomorrow night. Would be interesting to see that. Farrell not more noticeable tonight. I hope that Roger don't want a point out of that game. Caulfield was looking for 45 degrees. Farrell getting consent. Must last the game. What you heard last night, Nicholas. If Caulfield was healthy, he would have around 40 goals last. No, enough. Possible, Gary, don't think so. Pourquoi? I don't think so. Nobody. Again, Suzuki, well, not many. I think overall, Montreal is very happy, or the fans are very happy about Nick Suzuki. Anyhow, go back Bennett, par cover service, don't play the puck now. Intercept par Hoffman. Hoffman try to pack around. Go back to cover service to Madison. Go back on the right side with the puck go outside the zone. Intercept now by Montreal. Don't put the puck on the right side of Zorkin into the back door for Madison. No chance for Padesh. Intercept the puck. Go back in front of the bench. Armin got beat by Egval. Go back on the left side. As they're looking now. Passes back on the back door. Primary short puck in front of net. No chance. Intercept for Montreal. It's going to be the end. There we go, guys. The second period is over between the Montreal Canadiens and the New York Islanders. A score after 40 minutes, guys. New York is 3-2 for the New York Islanders. We have only 2 goals on that period. Nelson, 36 of the year, second of the night, assisted by Thompson and Manfield at 10-20. And Nick Suzuki on the short end of the goal. Score is 25th of the year, unassisted at 16-36. Cut the lead from 2-1. 18 shot by the New York Islanders, guys, versus 6 for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got tonight. Between both teams, 29 shot versus 14. 0-2 power play for the New York Canadiens, 0-1 for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's resume of the 2 period, and the New York Canadiens 3 and the Montreal Canadiens 2. Other game in the NHL was 2-2 between the St. Louis Blues and the Dallas Stars. Did not look again yet. I'm going to give you a little bit more information about the stat that you can get after 40 minutes, so you can get a little bit more. See what is going on. Pretty much number are tied anyway. Well, the back at the back. We're going for it. 3-2 for the Rocket for Marco. Awesome. 35 like. Awesome. What's up, Melissa? In the house, I comprehend the logic of playing at your best for the team culture, but at this stage, come on. Go Rocket, go Pierre Martin. Will they play Montebo back-to-back? Oh, Allen play. I think Allen cannot play Marco, but I think they will give him all the rest of the year, but possible Montebo would be between the pipe tomorrow night. Primo versus the Browns. I hope that they put Primo. It could be Primo back again. The subject last night was, would you trade Suzuki and Caulfield for Bedard? Wow, just Suzuki go again. Strong risk about that, but some with eyes, the blade line up and still win. The Real Pax is in the house. The Real Pax, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us. Hopefully you're going to subscribe to the show. I think it's the first time in the house. Suzuki goal was awesome. That our captain, Alexandre, you're absolutely right. Have a good day, coach. Thank you so much, Ross. Have an amazing, great night for you. I will talk to you next time. I said so far, the Laval Rocket. What a great also. WST Farrell. Loud is Islanders team, no superstar, but deep lineup. W good players. Alexandre and that Melissa is in the house. Here we go. Second intermission, guys, between the Montreal and the New York Islanders. Around the league, guys, let's see what's going on. 4-2, the Star take the lead 4-2 at the beginning of the second period. 2 goals now. Roby Hands, 37 of the year. Wyatt Johnson scored a second goal of the night, 23rd of the year on the power play goal. That's what we got so far. The Sharks Flame at 10 o'clock. That's only 3 games. We're going to get out very quickly tonight. We're not going to hang in here a long time because not many games in NHL. 15 games tomorrow night, guys. And then Friday is the last night of the NHL season 2022-2023. And the playoffs start April 18. Don't forget to join us on the NHL.com bracket /bracket and look for the leagues called Ab Nation. Ab Nation, you can join our bracket, and when all the team will be confirmed, you can now make your own bracket. So it's no password. You can go on NHL.com /bracket and look for the league called Abs Nation. That's the way you can reach and participate. Romanov, Pierre Martin, obviously, is hurt right now. Romanov does not play. That's what we at. Romanov, who have a good year overall for Romanov, but again, is playing on the second pairing over there. can play with the pressure of the Montreal. Not everyone can do that, Gary. About Suzuki and Caulfield. 4-2 for the Star. Yes, sir. One more period to go. Then Montreal is going to play tomorrow night against Boston Bruins. Again, the biggest question for the Boston Bruins, who is going to be in the lineup and the roster for them tomorrow? This is what we're looking for. Now, Montreal Canadiens are going to be a back-to-back game. Is it good enough for them? We'll see happening for them. And again, thanks so much for all the likes. We did pretty good tonight. The likes, guys, we are pretty appreciated to be with us tonight. Again, we're going to have tomorrow night the Boston Bruins, like the last game of the Montreal Canadiens. We know last year Montreal Canadiens won 10-2. Again, the Fleur Panthers, remember, no Huberdeau, no Ekblad, no Barkov, no Verhey. They really go light on the lineup, and the Fleur Panthers never recover for that part, by the way. They have a really difficult playoff. Tampa Bay eliminate them, by the way. Second round after they took Washington, bring Florida Panthers all the way to 7 games. So that's something we have to follow up for the tomorrow night, 21 night, to get that one for bracket App Nation like this. Yeah, I think it could be together, Alexandre. But App Nation, yeah, it could be. I think if you go that way. Now, the only thing what happened, guys, if you join the league, you can do anything else. You have no team. You just said you join the league, and that's it. So you have to wait until they put all the 16 team is confirmed. The bracket will be on. So expect this possible in the next 24 hours, 48 hours. By the way, you can wait until the second game to finalize your bracket if you want to. So you can do that. It's more open on this year. I don't create any password. We're going to have some people outside of the show here could join the bracket. It'll be all right. Not big deal. It's about the App Nation. From that part, maybe some people are going to know more about who we are. A little bit more. Go for there. Melissa, 3-2 Laval winning. Thanks so much, Melissa, about this one. About that, we know Alexandre Meilleur, guys, was the winner of the challenge bracket last year. For the Hockey National Show was the first one. Last year, Yamo Vartanen was the winner of the Fantasy Hockey last season. And this year, look like our friend Rudolph is going to be the winner of this. He's bidding right now in our tap on the Hockey Fantasy. We do the bracket. So what you do during the summer, guys, we're going to consider all the way to the playoff. So we're not going nowhere until June. And then after that, we're going to stop at the first week of the July. We're going to have not a show every night. Coach is going to take a little bit more time this summer building my second channel. It's called Frenchie in Thailand. You can follow that channel. And we build a third one, Greatness Inside of You. You have no video yet. We're building those videos to be out the next couple of weeks. And we have pretty good, interesting video on that one there. It's more like a motivation speech there, but we add the greatness. So who win the most on different topic, the top 100, whatever they are. So we're going to do that with you guys. So watching this one be on, we will let you know. And that's what's happening. In Rabina, Boston and Montreal ate each other. Browns will never throw a game to the ab. I see Boston winning easily. I will say to you, Rabinov, to hurt more the Montreal Canadiens and to pick lower, they would maybe let Montreal win and hurt more Montreal Canadiens. That would be maybe the way I see that. But I could be wrong. Coach, you speak for the truth. Great to hear. And thanks, Melissa. I appreciate it. Hopefully, Melissa, you feel better, by the way. Steve G in the house. François Pitre. Cole, your girlfriend is lovely. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. And you're watching the video already. Yeah. She's very nice, very kind, a woman. And we have a good time so far. And, you know, we try to get there. And, yeah. my next video is going to be. I tried to make the video is almost done. The under challenge $10. So I have $10 to spend, and with the $10, I have to go through the day with a massage and meal. So, but it's really hot, by the way, here right now. No problem. You're welcome, Melissa. So you can follow us channel, guys. Frenchie and Thailand. The video yesterday was good, but it was just about the tradition, about the Sokran. But with more videos coming very soon, for sure. Coach put the hot seat. Not really, Luciano. Publicly open up last night. Said this is who she is, and go from there. Would be crazy if the ad sneak out a W. Charlotte Cote, big fans of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Love is on the hair. Here we go, Alexandre. Charlotte, I'll be crazy. Yes, about that one over there. That'll open the door again for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Honestly, Charlotte, you know how disappointed you are, or maybe angry for the bad performance of the Pittsburgh last night against the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah, no reason Pittsburgh should lose that game yesterday, Charlotte. But you never know. Nation, what platform? NHL cloud. You can go to this one, NHL.com bracket. He should work on that one. Done, Luciano. Yeah. It should be that way, Claude, to get that one. And again, the only thing you can do is join right now. And then after that, you have to wait when they announce it, the other team. Montreal is still hanging there, guys. 3-2. Can Montreal tie the game? You never know. Again, you never know what could happen. Pitlick have a good game for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, by the way. We'll have to give credit. Pitlick, we don't know what's going to happen with him next year. Oh, we have a good one-timer. Ren Pitlick scored 6 goals for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, by the way. But what about the goal of Nick Suzuki? Oh my God. You're welcome, Claude. That is going to win both games versus the St. Louis Blues. You're right, Steve. That will give now Colorado maybe finish first. Will be interesting what happening, Steve, at the end of the day. Rumor of the day, Marc Bergeron, GM of the Pittsburgh Penguins next year. Yeah, the rumor was there today, Gary. I still believe, I'm not sure about that. But you never know. I look SLB to be a dial game. Yeah, you know, you like the effort of the Montreal Canadiens, but you know the score don't show exactly what happening. If you think about all the opportunity they got, Islanders, Montembeault, at least he saved it. At least Montembeault saved for me 3 times, 3 goals tonight. 2 breaker, at least 1 breakaway, 2 versus 1. What about the Anderle missed the net? They hit the post behind Montembeault. The puck bouncing back on the blueprint, and Montembeault make a save with the glove and that one we see right now, the glove and the blocker. So Montembeault keep the Montreal Canadiens in the game, but honestly, I think Islanders should take that lead at least a minimum 4-2, at least 5-2 or 4-2, 5-2. Coach, did you think Dallas was going to be this good this year? Now, this good, no. But I see a Dallas Star make the playoff this year. They are well balanced, right? Remember, guys, if you have a good goalie, a good goalie, like a solid goalie, you have always a defenseman, like a good defenseman, Eskinen, and you have player like Jacob Robinson. When you have those kind of three mix, that will give a chance to make it. Remember last night we talked about the super elite players and the players and elite, whatever it is, right? If you don't have any, like Montreal don't have those kind of players right now. A super elite player, a franchise player, like the one completely. They could have one right now, maybe Cole Caulfield, maybe one day Marcel Oliver. But what you need is if you don't have those kind of players, you need balance. You need an excellent goaltender, you need an excellent defenseman, and you need an excellent forward. Those three elements on each area of the game, on each position, helping the team to become better. And that's what the Dallas Stars are. And then you have some kind of great, and they always draft well. One of the best teams, like Carolina, and they draft very well. I think the Dallas are another team. The structure of the scouting over there, and the development they put on the players is excellent. Dallas Stars. You can check, and they never draft guy. Look back, check their draft pick. It's rare they select the top 10. They've always been 15, 20, 25. And they get those kind of Sekoven, Johnson right now. Yes, long time they got Eskinen, I understand that. But overall, Ottinger is a first round pick, 23rd, I believe. And they select very, very well the selection of the player, and they produce very good for them. So it's a really good structure, a very good organization of Dallas Stars, in my opinion. For that one over there, let's go back all the way back a little bit. I lost the track of this tick over there. Coach, who is your favorite player on the Laval Rocket? So I don't have really a Laval Rocket player, favorite players. I follow the team, but far. I don't have a specific player. So I will be honest. I have only one favorite player in my life is Guy Lafleur. That's one thing I like players left and right, but favorite player I don't have. I know maybe not the answer you want to hear, but I've never been a hockey fan this way. Pitlick is a contract with AB next season. Yes, I think, yes, it would be a 13-14 forward. Yes, he has one more year, Alexandre. François Pitt, don't see your bracket coach is not there. Yes, he's there. If Bergeron go to the Pittsburgh, good luck to him. It's a lot to do in Pittsburgh to put this thing back and playoff and compete. I understand your point of view, Alexandre, but they are not too far. When you have Crosby, Malkin over there, Letang, you still have a good team overall. I think what they miss is really the performance of goaltending. If Jarry guys have a good year this year, only have a good year, not a great year, just a good year, Pittsburgh make the playoff. The only way they did not make the playoff is in the back and the defensemen. When they trade Marino and Madison, Petrie and Smith never been who they are. So that the goaltender is really different between that part of that. Pittsburgh is on the elevator and it's going down. And William, Mr. Natap knocked the door. Hoffman is a nuisance on the ice. Too many bad pass. Well said. Or what wanted to play, but it's not there. You're going to see that, Francois. I think everybody is in, and Natap go in today. Larry Lavallee is in the house. And Francois, no problem. Triple W back in the house. Watching Toronto Raptor. Here we go. I think they need to win tonight to make this happening. Third player starting, guys. The game too close for comfort. Let's lose. Very well balanced team and not many players on the chair above there they should be. Well said, Nicholas. Coach need to put on his ad t-shirt again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Larry is on the wash about that. Won't get the glove. Defense is suspect. I agree with you about this one. Look, about another, the turnover, many of them was happening. There you go. And want to make a bet, the final team would be for playoff. As we get the third player, guys, we're going to see what's happening there. Oui, François, c'est comme ça. Donc, pour l'instant, ils ne peuvent pas faire la braquette parce qu'il n'y a pas d'équipe. Ce n'est pas confirmé encore. Donc, il faut que tu attendes. Mais là, tu es dans la ligue, c'est ça le plus important. Il va falloir que tu reviens quand ils vont sélectionner les 16 équipes. Comme à soir, si les Islanders ils gagnent ce soir, mais là, la braquette, elle ne peut pas être braquette. Il va falloir qu'elle attende la saison, elle finisse vendredi. Donc, à partir de samedi, tu vas pouvoir faire ta braquette dans la ligue. Mais tu as fait de la bonne action, tu es déjà dans la ligue. So. Donc, reviens samedi pour faire la braquette pour ta ligue nationale. Again, goes, can the ad take chance with Mishgav and the rest, they never come over? How about will Bedouin for the rebuild? I don't think so. I think I think Mishka will be back here. I don't think so. He will stay in Russia. I think Just Gaming. Hello, welcome back in the house. Hello. Why you are getting a hope in a tap? Okay, another. Hope you're getting. C'est quoi le nom de la ligue? Ab Nation. Ab Nation. App Nation, that one over there. I don't know if someone signed it today, but like I said, we have a few people already in. Go back now on the right side. On the left side, Ashman should apply to Lee, should apply the left side Montembeault, et recovery par Niak ballon on the left side quand le manque de Montembeault, recovery now by Enderley, par body blank, should apply by Mainfield, miss the net completely, by Hoffman. Hoffman for the bench on Montreal, attacking now, lot the park behind Zorokin, go back behind, the first one to get it is Mainfield on the back end for the captain, pass the park D reverse to Boldzic, I believe, use the board, long stretch pass for the bench on Montreal, intercept now Islanders, attacking now, lot the park on the right side Montembeault, first one to get there is Madison, in front of Arvat, pass the puck to the board. Intercepted now by Montreal Canadiens. Chasé par Pesela. Pass the puck on the right side. Attacking now by Polak. Polak and Pesela pushing with Lee. And now Tierney cannot do anything and get out by Thompson. Pass the puck now to Belly. Belly pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercepted by Montreal. Not good enough. And now attacked by Egvar. Egvar's coming to the left side. Turn around. Cut back. And by the bottom. Fire by Polak. Black shot by Montreal. Go back in front of net. And Montreal allowed the puck in defensive zone. Going to recovery. Price would be, trust me. Joe Pavelski was choosing 7 round, 2000 draft at 2000. Not bad for 7 round. You're absolutely right. One of them, I'll go that one for sure. Look like one of the likes night is the bottom. Don't forget, guys, click on not sure. Set build for playoff. Come on. About that. We'll see another tap. Go back now around. Go back to Mainfield. Mainfield battle ball for the puck on the right side. Intercept by Montreal at the red line. And for Nelson. Nelson try to get a puck. Go back by Jake Evans pushing up. And Mainfield pass to Nelson. Nelson hold the puck now. Lot the puck behind the net. And Montembeault chased by Edmondson for the egg ball. Edmondson battle for the puck one hand. Pass the puck to Kovacs Barron. Pass the puck now to Evans. Intercept by New York Canadiens at the red line. Go to round. Pass the puck behind the net of Montreal. Intercept by Justin Barron for the Montembeault. Pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick's getting to the red line. Pitlick scores 6th goal of the year tonight. Again, the Islanders, the first goal of the game. Go back to Clubberback. Back now, pass the puck, intercept by Montreal, going to turn around. Islanders find a way to get back to Montreal. They regroup. Go back to Allard. Allard pass to Barron. Go back now behind the net. It was set by Justin Barron in front of Montembeault. Barron on transition. Pass the puck to Kirinev. Full speed. Kirinev can try to get the puck on no chance. Intercept by Fashion. Pass the puck to Peugeot. Lose the puck. Recovery by Allard. Allard pass the puck in the zone. Pins the road. Intercept by Palmer by Fashion. Again, Kovacs get the puck back in. The Montreal Canadiens and the New York Islanders play a game of ping pong right now. They give the puck back and forth. And we have commercial. Okay, thanks. But you have to write the name. Otherwise, you don't see it. Yes, possible, François. Look Everson to South and our top is to see. Tell me why they are not built for the playoff. Go back now on the right side of Montembeau, intercept by Kurinaf, give the puck to Kurinaf, back to Kovacevic to Farrell, Farrell to Kurinaf, intercept by Nia Canadiens, battle now in neutral zone, recovery, and going to regroup DG. Polak pass the puck now to Bodzik, I believe. Don't play puck behind Montembeau. Play the puck around in front of that. The puck go back at blind, set up by Farrell. Return the puck, give the puck to the Lenders, return the puck behind Montembeau, leave the puck to opposite corner. Chasé by Madison in front of Lee. Madison leave the puck behind the net to Bailey. Go back to round. Bailey try to get a puck to Nelson. Nelson get the puck to Perez. Show the puck. Black shot by Montreal. Reserved by Pellic. One more time. Montembeau make a save. No rebound on the right side of the Montembeau. We're going to reset now with another shot for the New York Islanders. So that gave them a 30 shot tonight. That's what we got so far. Not much going on. The right side, when he put a Montreal again, pressure par le Canada, passe le puck to opposite corner. We go back at blank. Show the puck, black shot at the right side, Montembeau. Intercept now by Zuski. Intercept now by Palmieri. Palmieri now behind the net. Pass the puck to Nelson. Nelson to the left side. Nelson hold the puck, looking for his third goal of the night. Intercept by Mainfield. Return puck behind the net by Palmieri. Battle now, win the battle. Go back in front of Zuski. Intercept now by Montreal. Go back outside zone. No chin. The puck will go back to Palmieri. On the left corner, Montembeau. Chasing by Barron. Go back to the opposite corner. Perez return the puck behind the net. Intercept now by Ekval. Ekval with Barron in the right corner. Now, Pizinski, Palmieri battle now. Now 4 plus, Hoffman and Madison watching. 5 players from Montreal Canadiens with Armia close. And Pizinski find a way to puck, but Ekval intercept again. The puck go back again in the same corner. Finally, another going to run the puck to Mainfield. Mainfield draw the puck behind. Intercept now by Barron in front of Nelson. Nelson and Barron looking now for the ball for the puck. Turn the puck to opposite side again to Mainfield. Same play again for the second time. Go back now, finally, Montreal loud the puck on the neutral zone. Putting the puck by Lenders, don't play the puck behind. Chasing out by the 4 line for the New York Islanders. Hold back again. Intercept by Hoffman. Going to be a nice scene. Going to be reset with a whistle. Go back all the way back into the zone. Let's go, Montreal. Nicholas, I didn't really miss it. David Tays. Yes, you are absolutely right about that. I don't care about the stat and your goalie. They are soft. I don't think so. They are soft. I think they don't have enough to compete in the playoff for anything they're going to play again. I don't think so. And those can compete with the Boston Bruins. In my opinion, they don't have enough. You can see tonight. And if you watch them play the last couple of weeks, it's a good team, but not a great team. I don't see what could happen. I don't see what happened for the Islanders. They don't have enough scorer in their lineup right now. The only one they have right now is Nelson. There would be advantage the playoff. Referee look. Pajot is done. So it was until now in a tap. The only reason why the New York Canadiens are there, and the only reason why the Pittsburgh are not there, guys, it's called only one player. It's Zorokin. That's it. That's all. Without Zorokin, guys, the Islanders are far to make the playoff this year. If you want to get those goalie, you know what I mean? Like they have 34 goal, 36 goal Nelson, Barzell at 14, Anderley at 27, Thompson defenseman 13, Pajot 13, 21 Parisley. You have Palmieri at 16. That's it. That's what they have. For me, you have only one player at 70 points is Nelson. The rest guys are 51, 49, 50, 47, 39, 33, 32, 20, 26. Good team, but not a team to compete in the playoff. at the same level like anybody else. $13.48 to go. We have another icing. Randy V isn't out. If I win, are they are player? Yes, they are. Randy confirm on that one. Exactly. I think with another goalie can never be diminished. Exactly. Yeah, that's the only thing they, that's the only goalie. That's the only thing can make them have, where they at. But I don't see Islanders winning. If they play Boston Bruins, I don't see them how they can beat the Boston Bruins. Now, Zorkin could be great, but not good enough in my opinion. Road price for a wall decade. Enough. Gregor, yes, Randy. Parisi got 31 goals. Wow, does not realize this. That's a great comeback for him. Did I set 31? Let's see again. 21. I'm sorry about that. And Nicholas, 21 goal for Parisi. Maybe you heard 31 now. 21 goal for Parisi, 27 for Enderly, and 34 for Nelson. That's what he got. And both of that are only 16.7 goal with the New Canada's 5-2 the Dollar Star, by the way. I have a Crosby and Ovechkin both missed the playoff in the same season before. You have to go all the way at the beginning, I think, Guerrero, about that. But that would be the first time. Canada can be beat by the New Canadians. Yes, they could. But two sides, they play the same way in our tap. So I think I will go with Carolina on that one. And one nothing. Fact. Bonsoir. Yamo Vertanen is the house. So welcome back. Yamo Vertanen. We'll go back now in the game. 11:57 to go remaining. This guy to go back now to Montreal. Is up par le Baron. Passe the puck neutral zone. Passe the puck all the way back behind. We're under icing by the Montreal Canadiens with 11:49 to go remaining on this game. Go ahead and go. Nicolas Goubi-Bono. Project. We have Joanny. Look at too deep. Terry, here we go. Two Finland people talk each other. Montreal win the face-off. Get out now by Kurinov. Kurinov coming out on the left side. I feel like Kurinov could tie the game. I don't know why, but I feel like Kurinov could tie the game. One cannot get the puck, go back to Islanders, pass the puck to the zone, loud the puck on the side, intercept Pazuski, return the puck on defensive. We have an ice stick, look like another whistle. We'll get that one. That game is not getting momentum at all. So you'll love it, Yamo. Right, I just wake up. I have to sleep. And on the area in Pittsburgh and Washington, both teams are fast declining in Rabinov. I got the Eagles winning all at least the opportunity during the last minute of the game. Triple A, Coach Star, not really. It's just my allies. Thanks so much. Triple A, Trip W. Go back now behind net by Baron. Bring the puck on the board. Pass the puck to the board to Armia. Armia's getting the puck at the line. Kick out the puck right the way back to the ski. Hold the puck a little bit more. Bring the puck on the board to Hoffman. Pinch by the New York Canada to the right side of Zorkin. Win the battle right the way back. Hoffman hook. No call by the referee. Overcall by New York Canada in this zone. For the Edmondson. We have now Islanders coming now on the left side. Montreal don't pay puck on the right side of Zorkin. The puck go all the way back, all the way out of the play, go to a setter with less of 11 to go. 11 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Laval 4-2, Le Claverson. Yes! Yes! Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. After a good pizza is momentum. François Pitt. Thanks so much again for all the likes tonight. Face on neutral zone. Tierney, Pesada, and Testel is on the ice. Go back to Pollock. Go DD. Sabania Canada. Don't pay point right side of Montembeau. Intercept now. Leave the puck behind. And now skating for the Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck in the zone. Pesada cannot do anything. Another return the puck. We have offside blind again. Another whistle. Wow. Many whistles tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Yes, Guillaume, Fort Laval.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout.
Willie Snyder is in the house.
Go,
Welcome
go.
back, Willie Snyder. Awesome. 12 more to go. Hit the likes. Look the grace of it out. Bracket, piss it up. Here we go. Go back now on the right side. Intercept on your Canada. Try to get back outside the zone. Finally skating now by the Palmieri. Hold the puck a bit longer. Pass the puck now to Nelson. Nelson for it. Pinch by Egwald. No chance. Come around by TNA. TNA to tell Destel. Loud the puck all the way back on defensive zone. And recovery by the New Canadian Thompson in front of Pesada. Pass the puck to the board. Go D to D. Long stretch pass in front of the bench from Montreal. Tip on the New Canada. Bring the puck behind Montembeault. Clock management for the New Canada right now. Now Montembeault win the puck on the board. Intercept by Martin. Go back on the right side. Go back now to Manfield. Manfield DD. Shoot the puck in front of Maho. Ao. Shoot the puck. Intercept by Montreal. Going to get out of the zone. Hold the puck now by Jake Evan in front of Gallagher. The puck bouncing back at the right side. So again, first one to get there is Manfield. Manfield now in front of Pitlick. Pass the puck to Ao. Ao win the puck in front of the bench from the New Canadiens. He set up now another. Pass the puck to opposite side. Attacking now by Martin. Intercept by Kovacevic. Kovacevic hold the puck a little bit longer. Waiting for the new players coming from the Montreal Canadiens. We just crossed the 10 minutes to go remaining. Kovacevic now try to get out of the zone. Go pass the puck now to Dwayne. Dwayne the red line. Loud the puck behind Zorkin. Intercept the puck barely. Go back to the right corner. Intercept now by the Montreal. By Dwayne. Dwayne in front of the net. Go back at the blind. Set up the DD. Back to Kovacevic. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely by Kovacevic. Intercept now by Nyakander. Win the puck on the board. Go back around the board. Pass the puck to the board. To the side. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. No. And they find a way to get the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Intercept by Farrell. Go DD. Long stretch pass now by Nandos. Intercept by Pajot. Return the puck for Montembeault. Intercept the puck now. Montembeault to give the puck to Allard. Allard pass the puck to Kernaf. Kernaf hold the puck a little bit longer. Turn around, go to recovery, and we wait for the new players coming from Montreal. The captain Suzuki is on the ice. Suzuki pass the puck behind Madison. Bad play by Suzuki, but the Islanders put some pressure on the left side of Montembeault. Finally, the puck bouncing back to Manfield. Manfield return the puck behind Montembeault. As though the Islanders right now, they do this. They don't put the puck and they try to keep the puck deep and maybe wait for the mistake for the Montreal to capitalize to score the goal number 4. That will give them a lot more breed after that one. They go back on the right corner, intercept by Armia. Armia hold the puck a little bit longer. Armia pass the puck and neutral zone. The puck bouncing back to the New Canadiens. Recovery now. And don't play the puck behind Montembeault. No icing. 8 minutes to go remaining on this game. Go back now. 5 to the dollar start. Thank you, Mr. RG. Jeremy Alla is in the house. Welcome back. Code fee for Turgener. Yamo, anyone ever finished the day? Is why I ask you this. Radio Rustanen. Go back on the right side of Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone. Attacking now a neutral zone. Set up now by Montreal. Don't play by Barron. Chasing now by Destil with Pesera. Go back to Pelec. Pelec with a ball of that. When puck on the ball. Pitch by Edmondson. Shoot the ball. Black shot by New York Canadiens. Go back now to Edmondson. Return the puck to behind the net. The Montreal Canadiens. Go back now. The Islanders hold the puck now. Shoot the puck at the blue line. Black shot by the New Islanders. Go back on the right corner. Bring the puck in front of the net for Testel. DANY cannot catch it. Go recovery by Bailey. Bailey bouncing the puck with Emerson. Go back outside zone by Pajot. The puck bouncing back in Montreal Canadiens at the red line. Turn around by TNA. TNA attacking now. Keep out the puck to Manson. The puck go outside zone. Recovery by Manson. Go to regroup on defensive zone. 7 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Go back now on the right side. Attacking by Whiteman. Kick out the puck to Petlick. Petlick use the board to the back to Gallagher. Turn around and set up by the New York Canadiens. 73 point Miro Escanen. That's awesome about that. Yamo. Go back around the board. Set up by Zikas. Intercept by Montreal. Go back to Ao. Return by Montembeault. Délai offside by New Canada. Buck bouncing back to Gallagher. Recovery pack. Go back to Kovacevic in front of Montembeault. Go back now to Allard. Long stretch pass from Montreal. Don't play by the right side of the Hurricane. Intercept by Mainfield. D reverse. And now the puck, everybody looking for the puck. Montreal find a way to get back in front of the net. Wow, everybody was looking for the puck. Nobody can find the puck here. Finally, Paris try to get the puck, but the ball behind the net to Evans. Evans with the puck now, win the puck to blind. Set up now by Mason, short block, black shot by Pajot. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone, the Islanders. Returning by Paris. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. Another great icing for them. For the New York Canadiens. 6 minutes to go remaining, guys. 6 minutes to go remaining on this game. Come on. Balok, Shrim. Yeah, Nicholas Eskanen. Great, but he is no, Pesada. Go back behind the net. We have a face-off with 5:29 to go remaining on this game. Come on, Penguins. Welcome back in the house. Welcome for the first time. If not, I appreciate that, everybody. We're getting close to the 100 likes. We're going to get some update. We have first of all, we have a TV timeout. So let's go see that show. That's one there. Welcome back, Christian Shaw. Thanks for being with the Hockey Nation show tonight. For line, not bad tonight. That's enough for me, sir. In the middle. 5-2 New York calendar for the Stars. Dallas again score is 21 of the year on power play goal. And that's what we got so far after 2 periods. 5-2 against the Blues. And the team are going to be eliminated very soon. That's what we wait for the back. Only 5 shots during the first 50 minutes of this game, guys. 4 Islanders, 1 Montreal. I have only 1 shot during that period over there. Mr. John Diller is in the house tonight. Welcome back in the house. I can wait to see my friend. We're going to follow the Colorado Avalanche on the playoff this year again. Come on, do that, CG. And Crosby thinking about this.
Super chat.
Super chat number 1 of the night. John Diller did it again. Big fan of the Colorado Avalanche. Contribute the support the Hockey Nation show. We're still alive. Go back to Drouin, pass the puck now to Allard. Fire puck, black shot. Maybe not to go back and limit the net. To go back to the Allard again. The puck go back outside. We have outside for the Montreal again with 5:25 to go. Thanks so much, Mr. John. Yeah, coach, the hype is coming up. But I was trying to follow the game, guys. Don't panic. Here we go. We love. That's a bad shot. Really, yeah. It's great. I agree. Some I can share. Mr. Pull the Goalie Abs. G.R. David, John Hype. Thanks so much, everybody. Go Abs, go for Willie Snyder. Go back behind them, Montembeault. Intercept now by Allard. Win puck on the board. Pass the puck to opposite side. Go back to Montreal. Go back now to Hoffman. Hoffman attacking now. Pass the puck in front of the bench. In front of Sorokin. Don't put the puck behind Perez and Madison. First one to get it. Islander. Loud the puck all the back outside the zone. Going to recover by Pajot. 2 versus 2. Pajot's coming in the back end. Loud the puck back. Great play by Montreal. Bad checking. Go back to the blind. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Go back to Paris. Oh. Crash checking all the way back upon Hoffman. Hoffman now and Paris don't like each other. We have a call there. Hoffman right there. Go back on that. Crash checking. We got that one. It's going to be a dead outside. Mike Hoffman, not very happy about that. Mike Hoffman did something good this year. Sorry about that. But it's time for the 81st time this year. The countdown final between the New York Canadiens and the Montreal Canadiens. New York Canadiens 3, the Montreal Canadiens 2. Final countdown, 4:45 to go. Here we go. Power play Islanders tonight. Fire Thompson, Manipul McKesson barely. Recovery by Montreal. Edmondson love the puck all the way back on defensive zone. All the way to the center again. We know last power play at New Canada, Montreal take advantage of that goal by Nick Suzuki. New Raymond Sawade, former our RG. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Good home team at the playoff, Luciano. Yes, 65 minutes to go remaining. Go back at blind, goes DD, set up now, pass the puck now on the board. Recovery now by the AO or Thompson, pass the puck blind, set up, shoot the puck, wrist shot, is score! The New Canada score a tip in front of the net, guys, at 3:59. And the New Canada score on the power play goal. Again, the Montreal Canadiens. This is probably could be the end of this game. The New Canada went for the score 4-2 right now. It's Enderly score for the New Canada. Tip the 28th of the year, assisted by Daho and Thompson. 4 goals for the New Canada. Let's see what we got here about this one over there. And this is going to be Lee, 28th of the year. Public goal assisted by 8 and 25. I'll give that goal over there. And the New Canadiens take the lead 4-2 against the Montreal Canadiens. 34. 1-3. Nicholas, yes, Nelson again. No, it was Enderly on that one. Thanking for better, Jake McEnway. And they just slammed leur ticket, Steve. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Christian, Penguin are eliminated. Yeah, I'm sorry about this one over there. Christian will be the end of this game, by the way. Bye-bye. My pens will not been sweep in the first one anyway. What? Possible. Go back now by Armand. Shoot a ball. Black shot by Zoriken. Thank you so much for all the like we got tonight. Don't worry. Just enjoy it. The last an hour. Here we go. Back now in front of the bench on Montreal. Don't pay part New Canada. Surpassing the ball behind Justin Barron. Montreal Canadiens have one more game to go tomorrow. Montreal have one more game to go. Again, the Boston Bruins and Montreal have to lose. So go back to Banzimbo, McKenna save. I almost scored that one over there. Protect the puck in front of the bench up by Suzuki. Hold the puck now at the line. Pass the puck to Madison. Madison at the red line. Loud the puck behind of Zorkin. Less than 3 minutes to go remaining on this one. 93 likes about this. Anybody have an update about the Laval Rocket? That'd be great. Pence have a wreck run with the Crosby. That's right about this one over there. So it's more like it. That'd be awesome. Go back, Zorkin, make a save. Recovery by New Canada. Set up that Pulak. Pulak win the puck on the board. Don't pay a puck to Montreal in this round. Return the puck on the back end. Behind Zorkin. 2:25 to go. That win, New Canada guys are going to the playoff. Canada have more to lose. Yeah, I'm sorry about this one there. Yeah, Jake, that's what I'm telling since last year. The big one are just as good as the Abs. If you're happy, the big one are out of the likes. We have to win the Cave. The likes connect. Here we go. Maybe not. They go back on the left corner of the pit lick. Set by Perez. 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this game. Color back, but in part, you're on the board. Don't put the puck in the neutral zone. The puck will back in front of the bench from Montreal. And the Islanders right now, time management they're doing right now. Go back to pit lick. Allow the puck behind Sorokin. Intercept by Mainfield. Go back around the board, bring the puck around the board behind the referee. The puck bouncing by neutral zone, set up by Montreal. Madison return the puck all the way back behind the main field. Go back all the way back by New Canada. So 90 seconds to go remaining of this game. And 90 seconds, like with Danny will come live and sing. Francois, 10 are 1 year late in the building. The pair are 1 year late in the rebuilding, maybe 2. Francois. Here we go. It's good to lose at this time of the season. You're absolutely right about this. Triple W. That not your name is if Simon Pierre Lequet what he likes. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody. Be a part of the show tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Back right now behind the left side of Zorkin. 1:23 to go remaining on this game. Recovery by Mainfield. Try to get a puck. Pass the puck to opposite side. Go back now on the defensive zone. We had Antoinette from Montreal Canadiens. That, Jesus, why do you do that? I don't have no clue about that one. Why did Montreal try to do that? Physical keeper, puck on the board. Go back now to the left side. Go back all the way back on defensive zone. Should have puck. Madison should have a rebound so we can go back between the skate of the Islander. Go back to the blank. Set up by Madison. Madison hold the puck to the opposite side. Go back now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Go back to the DDD. Hold the puck back again to Madison. Should have puck black shot. They miss the net completely. Recovery by Montreal. Don't play the puck to opposite side. And the Montreal going Islander now the puck all the way back on defensive zone. We have 37 to go remaining on this game. One more game for its punishment to be over and wrap enough. Pen staff worth Potter expected. Christian Canadiens need to score 3. Yeah, that's right. Go Avs, go Nicolas. Pesguard did not deserve to make the playoff. Well said, Christian, about this. I agree with you about this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Game number 81. River, chop. 100 likes. 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moderator Luciano, and off top, everybody else in the chat tonight. A great job to get the 100 likes. So we did it at the right time tonight. Turnaround went up by New York Montreal on the leg goal. Back again to Farrell. Farrell shoot the puck. Blast shot by the New York Canadiens. Back the puck. Gallagher pushing each other and for the net, guys. But this is going to be the end. During this game. And they get the tickets for the playoff tonight. The New York Canadiens find a way to beat the Montreal Canadiens by the score 4-2. This is the game final score between the Islanders and the Montreal Canadiens. Only one goal on the third period, guys. Under the score on power play goal is 28 of the year to give that W for the New York Canadiens. The final score, guys, 4-2 for the New York Canadiens. This concludes, guys, another play-by-play Montreal Canadiens of the year of the 2022-23. This is game number 82, by the way. For the Montreal Canadiens. They're going to play the last game of the night, the last game of the year, guys, tomorrow night against the Boston Bruins. 19 shots for the Montreal Canadiens, 35 by New York Islanders. Like I mentioned, they are going to be on the playoff. It all depends now the standing, who's going to finish first or second in the Metropolitan Division. Many ways they can get there. But again, we have to give credit, guys, of the New York Islanders for their participation tonight. And again, Pittsburgh could have this way if they won last night, but they gave away that goal, that game, and they're now out of the playoff. First time for Malkin and, of course, for Malkin and Crosby. So is this all the stuff we got here, guys, tonight? Have a great night, Christian. Hopefully see you next time. I appreciate a lot. If you did not sign in, Mr. Danny is in the house. Welcome back, Danny. Thanks for being with our Canadian Live Show. You're welcome, Triple W. All the ab season is over. I'm done watching hockey. Jake double the shots. Tomorrow would be the final beat down. I'm sorry, I got that one over there. Zev Lacav, you're amazing coach. Thank you. Welcome. You're welcome, Melissa. One more to go. One more to go tomorrow night, guys. One more to go on that one over there. 5-2 the Star. Again, the Blues at the beginning of the third period. That's what we got there. Coach, would you said that this year tougher than last year for the Abs? I would say no to you, and I would take this one. Because last season, guys, you have fired the GM, fired the coach, new management, Jeff Gordon, Jack Hughes, Martin Saint-Louis, development coaches, the scout, the remanagement of the hockey operation. That's the first thing. Second thing, the new player after that. They're really shifting for the culture, the player development, player team, and so there was right now on the transition this year. And I think for me overall, when you said tougher for that one, I think it was tougher for the management last season compared to this season. I think this year was more smooth for them to go around and to set up their plan and to make that way. Is it make sense? Is it make sense to you, William? So, you question tougher last season because the overall and the transition I think was pretty much easier, and I think you can see a better team. A better understanding for the players with not the same kind of expectation, low expectation. Player want to make the playoff, but it was not the management was looking for. And I think they reached their goal overall with so many injuries. Tougher for me, it was just last year because the management. 3 stars tonight, Pajot, Horvat, and Nelson for this game. 21, Haïti say will be play Carolina. Now it all depend on Carolina. All depend there. Yes, you're absolutely right about this. The big one are not good. Pedro André de Borda, Gary Cournoyer. 5-3 Laval, Claude Richard. That's it, you know. The game isn't over. We don't have the game live. That's crazy. How they cannot put the Laval Rocket live? They put a crazy game like Toronto Raptor basketball. Unbelievable. What the heck are they doing? It is what it is. The project course fully activated. François Pitt. Kenneth, good morning, Kenneth. Directly from Thailand. Happy Songkran, Kenneth. About that. Megan, yes. Here we go. Play off for Megan. Congratulations for Rob G, by the way. And TH, we don't see DH anymore. But all the fans of the New York Canada, congratulations. Sorry for all the fans for the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, it is what it is for them. And then we wish you good luck for the New York Islanders. David Robinson, a great game for the Avs. I'm not that impressed by the Islanders. I feel that way, David. I just said, congratulations for the fans. I just don't feel Islander they missed something there. But we'll see. Peter August is in the house. Welcome back, David Robinson and Peter August. And Megan, do you really think Islander are confident, not a chance they would be out in 4 and 5? Now, I would say this to look at the Boston Bruins. I don't see that. I think I agree with you. Now, the Carolina, they are difficult team to play against, and they are the same boat like Islanders. So I would say to you, possible, I would not be surprised if Islanders can get 2 games from Sorokin against the Carolina Hurricane. It's the New Jersey Devils. It could be 5 and 6, depends the experience of the Devils, but no chance for see them at the first round after that. What a season for Lane Lambert. I agree with you, Megan. Lane Lambert took the spot of Barry Trotz last year, and the Islanders spoke to Lambert, said, we need change. We need to get out of Barry Trotz, and we need a new system, anything like that. Unfortunately, Luna Mario was very quiet during summer, did not make a lot of trade, and they got both of that at the end. The trade line to fix the power play. The power play is not better. They mix Barzell anyhow. Again, we have to give credit, like you said, Lane Lambert deserved this, and the player deserved this. And Megan, I agree with you. And we'll see what happening in the future. And it will surprise in the playoff, Peter. I don't see that, Peter. I don't know how they can surprise, in my opinion. The only way is Zorokin, is unbelievable. The 6-17, a little bit like Jake Ottinger did, but I don't see that otherwise. I don't see that. Now, they're going to play maybe 4D, that will helping them. Manfield, Polak, Pelech, Romanov, easy play. And they're going to play maybe third line, but they like to run the 4 line because Martin, Clutterbuck, but again, Lee, 28 goals. They have all that, but not score a lot of goals. And the 2030 game, they have like 7 goals with New York with the Islanders, and they have Nelson. If they can shut down Nelson, and I think that team is really under trouble. This was the AB best players at WST. All right, I don't see that, but it's okay. 5-3 right now. RHP 4 assists tonight. arbitrate that game. Rabinov is a true pro. It would be a great fit for the Montreal game for many years. I don't know how many years I will say to you and Rabinov, but I feel I said that. So I will repeat again. I agree with you, first of all, and Rabinov. Now, I want to see the consistency of him on the full year and then repeat again, right? He's only 24 years old, and Rabinov, but I can feel the same way. I see the way you think about him. I have the same feeling like you. The time we tell us. The Laval Rules, Peter August. Good night, Mr. Triple W. I will see you next time. Go another go, Peter August. Go, Francois. There's a logical plan, and the management implement is one of the first time and more the 15 year they can understand management is doing. Big another team beat small one over there. Game not over yet. Abisangron Kenneth. Awesome. Don't say that too loud. Some don't believe. And the Islanders, I really believe I don't believe on them. If you tell me Islanders beat the Boston Bruins, I can't wait to see your bracket for each one of you. You tell me right now tonight, the Islanders are going to beat the Boston Bruins. I can wait to see that in the chat. So take a note of each one of you name right now. Give it to me. Tell me if your Islanders are going to beat the Boston Bruins first round tonight. I would did. Yep, sorry, William, about this one over there. And the Edberg AHL about was on the RDC information, maybe. Good point, WST. Beat never, the Sean never printed, not ever see me. Thursday game, 15 game, RJ. Pajot in attack, not great. I agree. You have a fantastic travel in Thailand YouTube channel. Thanks so much, Kenneth. Try to work on it, not, looking slowly, properly, Kenneth. We're going to build that side. Hopefully, we can get more. Paul Petchman. Guys, you talk about a great hockey, a great dad, first of all, a great father. You talk about a great hockey coach, a guy, Paul Petchman. Paul met him a couple of years ago in the USA, USPHL, and really great hockey guys. You'd like to have those kind of people like Kevin St. Jacques and many of them. But Paul always been a great coach in hockey. And now I think he is in Michigan area after he left the Carolina or this area. But Paul, always a pleasure. He, he's a big fan, by the way, the New Canada. So I know Paul pop up here. So thank you, Paul, to stop by. I appreciate a lot, my friend. They have spent the last 2 hours ending the Raptor game. There we go. 6-3, Claude Richard on empty net possible. How much money does a team get by making the playoff? This is a shot that would take a long time, Pierre Martin. So the players are not paid after that, Pierre Martin. I think the winner of the Stanley Cup is $1.8 or $1.4 million. I can check for you to give you an example. And every round they have money, like $250 or $400. How much money NHL team and the playoff? Sorry to go that way, but I know I have 1.4, 1.8. So overall, the playoff are significant source of revenue for the Montreal. They generate additional revenue for the cap for the total bonus for the playoff. Let's see if we get a good answer. I tried to give you the right number, so that will be my answer. I don't have the right answer right now. I tried to look around about that one. The player bonus pool double then from $60 million to $32 million. A player on the team he lost in the best 5 qualified round was at $20,000. First round lost $3.1 million divided by 8 teams, so it's about $400,000 per team. Second round, guys, is $781,000 for each team. Third round, $3.7 million divided by 2 teams is 1.8, and you can go all the way like that. So under $3.7 million for the rest. So that's to give you an idea, guys, about that. Pierre-François, I was pretty good. I said 1.8, so I was pretty good on that one. Pretty cool about this. Pierre Martin about this. I could see Edmondson making it to the finals. Yes, and Rabinoff. Jeremy N. I shouldn't like. If you like the chat, it live for takes a month. Jeremy N. Update 6-3 Montreal Canadiens. Laval. Monty is great. Also 90% on the losing team. Wow. Anthony Richard at trick. Glad to hear that. Peter August, coach, have you seen Carolina play lately? They have done 6-7 if they play. And then, absolutely, Peter August. I have no problem with that. Now, if you talk about the Boston Bruins, I would say to you, no chance for Islanders. Now, if the Carolina Hurricane, that would be really tight game. Carolina a struggle for the last 10 game. They play barely for 500. That would be it could be a series go all the way to 7 on that one. I would be really tight on that one. But that's the only way I think they would go, the New York Islanders. I agree, but I do not think that before the trade deadline, William McClary. Good point, Peter August. Again, I said to you guys, if you see the Islanders beat the Boston Bruins, because you said nobody believe on the Islanders, I just respond to you about that. I've not said anything yet, and the chat said that you're not going to beat the Boston Bruins. Is Allen getting the start tomorrow? I don't think so, Pierre. I think they will go back with Montembeault, but I could be wrong here. I would be shocked they put Jake Allen. Did not play for the last 2 weeks. I think the season is over for him. Game over. Here we go. We got that one there. Jeremy N. Welcome back in the house. The final score, guys, 6-3 for the Laval Rocket. They are 1 game, guys, to get possible, and that was the biggest game for the week for them. So can they get the W? And then hopefully the Cleveland lost the last 1 of the 3 game. Amanda already the Jerry Superman will fly again, part of the PO. Yeah, I'm sorry about this one there. Yagano will not play Boston. Florida will in our tap. Montembeault would be our number 1 next year, no doubt. Look like that direction. Look, I agree with you about this. I think the ball would upset the leave Jake. You know, I think this. I predict this last October. I said the league going to win the first round this year, and I stuck with that part. In my opinion. HP is transforming player and since been a recally Palagnac, another player can drive in the pillar. Sure, absolutely right about this one or there. Gary about RHP. We got that. No template, no us. François, Yakono, Franco. New Year for you. Thanks so much, Franco. I appreciate it a lot. Don't forget, guys, to watching my channel, Frenchie and Thailand. Then we'll get there if we have other people in the chat. I'm busy time and so here we go. You're welcome, Pierre Martin. Wow, 5 assists for RHP now. What a great night for him. Jay win at the 10-4-3. Here we go. The Dallas winning 5-2, by the way, at that moment. And we'll see what's happening about this. Let's see the standing. The standing, guys, the Islanders are 93 points. Now, if Florida win tomorrow night, guys, they are 94 points and they pass the New York Islanders. So in our type, you said Florida play Boston, not necessary about that one, right? First of all, Florida does not want to play Boston. Secondly, Carolina doesn't want to finish second. So it would be really interesting. So Islander is going to be depend Carolina or the Boston Bruins at the end. The New Jersey Devils, if they win tomorrow and Carolina lose, now the New Jersey play the they play the Islanders. It depends, not at all. I repeat again. If the Carolina lose, the New Jersey win, the New Jersey play the Florida Panthers. That's the way I see that now. And the Islanders, the Florida lose, the Islanders play the Carolina. So at the end of the day, Islanders cannot play New Jersey. Here we go. That's the gate about that one over there. We have 5 assists for RHP on Marco. And after that, how do you think the Florida will fare against the Bruins? I think everything can happen a little bit better with Florida Panthers, but we'll see. Saka and the Raptor. Another are too soft. Sorry, like Forsen said. I tend to agree 5 and the most 6 both unlikely. William, avec Brett Kulak à Toffoli, on a sur sommet 2020 dehors. Hughes, ils ont tout connu leur meilleure saison. Not really about this, Nicolas. Brett Kulak don't have a great year. Have a good year, not a great year. Toffoli have a good year. Chariot is terrible with the Detroit Red Wings. LeConner is out. Have a good year overall. But again, Nicolas, with that one over there, you're not going to get Sakoski, the fifth number 5, and the rebuilding on the Montreal Canadiens. So, and then you cannot pay Caulfield next year. You have too much money on the table to pay Chariot, to 40 the Cannon after that. So you have to select some players at the end of the day. Montreal decide to go on rebuilding. I think that's the right things to do. And I think that was the right decision for the Montreal Canadiens to do that. Seulement Deba is confirmé for tomorrow versus Boston Bruins. Yamo, here we go. And also make mad that money is sent to them. Him, Jean-Bon Padat in the house is 1 hit away from being hurt. Pajot. François Pitre, don't see Boston being a cup finalist. I feel they play at their maximum during the season and cannot play harder at the playoff. Unlike other team, will could be against second gear. I don't know, guys. They dominate the league completely. Like, which team is close to them? And the Eastern Conference, they play guy for 800. And the Eastern Conference guy, he had no team, 0 team, play for 700. He had no team, and the Western Conference guy play for 700. So for me, Boston, like, I don't say they're going to win the Stanley Cup, but in my opinion, guys, wow. Boston are real. Turn the page on Pajot. The core of the league team have lost 6 first-round series. Now they have not won a series yet. So the salary cap came in. Yes, about that one over there. Tu rajoutes Dano. Dano does not want to play to Montreal, Nicolas. That's the problem. Dano does not want to play with Montreal. Boston was playing on the 3rd gear all year. I've been said this for months. Team qui face no adversity during the regular season, sometimes told fall in the first round. Hey, I see that, Marco. Not many of them happening, right? You said Tampa Bay did it, but when they did it, they had no experience in the NHL playoff for that part of there. You take a team right now, many of them won the Stanley Cup. Many of them have experience. The age is 29 point something. You have Bergeron, you have Krejcik, right there. You have Marchand over there. And then you have other players. From the top to the bottom, guys, they are solid. They are solid. The only thing they can lose is the goaltender, Ulmark. We have one of the best goaltending season in the NHL history. For me, the only thing they have to figure out is really the coaching style of Jim Montgomery. I've never been in the coaching in the NHL playoff. So that's only one I would say to you, but did you really need Montgomery behind that? I'm not sure about that. I don't say they won the Stanley Cup, but let's see, guys, the winner of the President Trophy. NHL President Trophy, guys. And 2022, Flip Panthers won the first round. Colorado Avalanche, and 2021, they lost second round. The Tampa Bay Lightning, 2019, as the one there, they won they won. The Nashville Predator, I'm not sure they won the first round over there. The Washington Capitals, I think that's the year they go. They won back-to-back the trophy, President Trophy. I don't know. Maybe in 19, the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't know. I don't see many teams win the President Trophy. They lost the first round right away. So be interesting to see that. Maurice said they will play best lineup if they chance to move 7 plays. Yamo. Have you seen the match, the Toronto Tampa? It was a good one for the Toronto. You're absolutely right, Jeremy. Was a thing they give play at the maximum. Peugeot make too much money for the he brings about that, but that's not make him a bad player. About this, Luc Laforcine. Peugeot play a solid role for the New York Canadiens on these roles. I will say to you guys, do not forget about the money, the salary. Just focus what they do on the ice. That would be balance for that one there. But look, you never talk about Parise. Parise have what, 21 goals? He won only $1 million per year. But we don't talk about that. I don't see Boston going out in the first round. Me too. No, would be best Carolina or New Jersey, but not Boston. I agree with you, Peter August, on that one. I'll be frank, I don't play Kane. Two similar team would be Borain, Marco. Always a few upset in round one. We must say who would be. It depends which team you consider that, Nicholas. You know, if the Rangers beat any team, New Jersey and Carolina, is it an upset? If the Toronto beat Tampa Bay, is it an upset? If the Minnesota beat Dallas or Colorado, is it an upset? And if the Seattle finished third, if Lesson King beat Vegas or Edmonton at the first one, is it an upset? Highest out ever giving part of Vegas for a team to win the cup. It was, absolutely about this, William. MTG back in the house. Coach Islanders could get the upset underdog win over Boston. It would be an upset. But do you really believe the Islanders can beat the Boston Bruins? For what I saw tonight, I don't see that. They create turnover all night. At least 5 of them on the defensive zone. For me, I don't see that. Although the fact they have Zorokin over there and Brock Nelson, this is a team average, in my opinion. It's not like an amazing, great team. Always upset, guys. Always upset. Do you feel the Islanders can win the Stanley Cup? I don't think so. I don't think so. They have deep I don't think so. Guys, all right, let's start here with Bergeron. All right, go line by line. Line by line. Go line by line. Go line by line and consider each line or each one of them. Go line by line. You're going to see every line Boston advantage are better to the New York Canadiens or each line. Let's go the four top defensemen. McEnroy, Carlo, Lindholm, Orlov. Is it better to Mengfield, Pelech, Pulak, Romanov? Of course it is. Ulmark, 1.89. Chesterkin, 2.35. Save percentage, Ulmark, 0.938. Zorokin, 2.25. From the top to the end, as Zorokin is your best player you have, and you said Ulmark is better to him on the statistic all year long. I don't know. Someone tell me Islanders are going to beat the Boston Bruins. I can wait to see that. I don't said everything could happen. Everything could happen. Everything could happen. It's happened all the time in sport. Talent-wise, skill-wise, all right? On the 10 game, they were going to play back and forth. 10 game. I'm telling you right now, Boston Bruins is going to win at least 8 of them. 8 of them. Coach Alexandre, so that's the one, but who is talking about him now? Who was the Toronto watch him yesterday? Stop with Drouin. Bruins 5-12-0 with Islander all time in the playoff at Luciano. Colorado was 6-0-0 last night against the Edmonton Oilers, and the Edmonton Oilers beat the Colorado Avalanche last night. I can go all the way like that. I heard those kind of numbers all year long. Is the President Trophy cause Boston not immune? You're absolutely about that. I don't say the Boston go to win the Stanley Cup, MTG. I just feel like the series between Islander and Boston Bruins, I don't see Islander can beat the Boston Bruins. That's the only thing I said. I don't say Boston Bruins win the Stanley Cup. I just said right now, I don't see Islander can beat the Boston Bruins. Now, I can see Islanders can upset Carolina. And I can see any team can upset Carolina, in my opinion. But next year, and the other team with good play, they like Montreal, that Denver also have 62W a couple of years ago, but out in the first about that one. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, Boston is sorry, but now chapter 2 is the season start. Yep, all 0-0-0. Is that Krejci gone for the year, Peter August? I don't think so. I think at some point it was Taylor Hall, Peter. Taylor Hall, but I'm not sure the situation, injuries right now. Update Peter August. Florida is 4-1-0 with the person a playoff all the time. The only thing I would say to you, Luciano, the Florida Panthers guy is one of the two teams, there's maybe the only team score 5 goals a plus against the Boston Bruins this season for that. Pittsburgh GM is a rough place. What do you do? Absolutely right about this or in Washington. Luciano won this Boston play Florida. I cannot remember. I think you have to go all the way at the beginning of the 1996 or the beginning of 2002 or 2001, whatever. They make a long run in the playoff. Maybe 95, 96. Yeah. Conference quarterfinal 95, 96. I love my bubble hockey, my hockey bubble. Again, the Boston Bruins guys found out 1-1. This is the only time they play each other. 95-96. Beton August said that Bergeron will be the next coach. To be clear, I will not bet on the Boston losing, but would not be shocking if it's happening. Yeah, Marco, I agree with you. Panetta would be better. Hope Toronto does not become Boston with Drouin and Hoffman on the team. I'm sure Anatap has an answer on what to do with the Pittsburgh. A withdraw and then Anatap, I'm not a betting man for a reason. Too many variables. Boston is the best incarnation of look. Pittsburgh are in debt trouble. They are stuck. Yeah, at some point they are. I think, guys, if they can find a way to get a great goaltender and to add 1-2 players, I think Pittsburgh are not too far for what you think. Now, they have to repeat the same thing, but I think so. They'll be better on that one. Bajo is done. Boston, the best incarnation of the team, is still in the long time they play for each other. Look at the Whippler. They pay card to stay there. William, that's what I really agree with you about that one. Toronto is favored with Centerbury, so I cannot be upset. Tonight, Sonzishak visit Calgary Flame. Takes so much RJ. We forgot that one. I think Florida has better chance to beating Boston. Yes, Marco. I agree with you about that one. Is it a world game? And I tap, you fell there. I think Florida will start with Alexandre, but we'll see. Yes. What do you think about the Kane and the New York Rangers so far? Not a bad overall, Nicholas. He bring what they don't have, the top 6, right? And they bring stability over there. They missed a couple of games at the beginning, chemistry. But I think overall they're looking better and better as a team together. And the Rangers right now are 6-1-3 the last 10 game. And you can see Panarin look better beside him. And the power play a bit better. And I think he just brings some stability, like I said, of that team. The New York Rangers are quiet with 107 point, guys. And nobody talk about them at all. Because it's only beat by New Jersey Devils, Carolina Hurricane. Nicholas, they should, Yamo is smoking hot. Line get up by the Bruins. We get it up, Luciano. Another cannot win the cup, but the Sorgan could still 1 or 2 series. You never know. Francois, I cannot say you're wrong. I don't, we're not going to read the future, but you never know. It could happen. Il y a des rumeurs comme quoi que prendre la place de Danny comme capitaine modérateur il y a des rumeurs comme quoi je prendrai la place de Danny. Nicolas. Well, has a good line. Bennett, LT, but defense is big strength. Goalies, Yamo. Brown are strong depth. Exactly what I'm thinking. We take their name for you, coach in the channel. For line coming at you all day long. Yes, like a wave. Bruins at least 7% to 30% on betting. If all coming back for the first round, that's what I'm not sure, Marco. I think all play yesterday. Let's see the bubble. Tyler Hall played yesterday. He played 15-59. He has -1 point yesterday. Ottawa scored a goal yesterday. Tyler Perduzzi scored a goal yesterday. DeBrusque scored a goal yesterday. Marchand scored a goal, 3 points. Nozek scored a goal yesterday. Guys, we talk about, I did not talk Bergeron. I did not talk about Pasnak. Krutchik does not play yesterday. So I don't know the situation with Krutchik. But confirm now about Taylor Hall. Coach Demo likely won't be but remember one attack and the beat that was together was not supposed to happen. Yeah, absolutely, Peter. And again, I would say to you guys, everything could happen. I completely agree with you guys. You absolutely right, and I'm the first one said you are right. Like I said, for me, it's just hard for me. Alan Barnes is in the house from Facebook. Alan Barnes, welcome back. Welcome back. Michael, good question about all William McLaren. I'll just give you the answer. If Boston won the cup, Ulmac would be the MVP. The Connie Smite, Francois. Possible, but I still believe David Pasnak, he would be that man, Francois. Wait until tomorrow. Tessa Mika. Tessa back from Facebook. Tessa, guys, sent me a great picture of the trophy with the Boston Bruins. Hurt my heart, Tessa. I'll be honest with, but I'm glad to see your picture. You're looking great, and yellow and black and yellow. Great to see that, Tessa. And she's a flight attendant for the Boston Bruins. So thanks, Tessa, and good luck for the Boston Bruins tomorrow night. Well, we'll see what happening. I think Tessa have some hint, could tell us if you have some player does not play tomorrow. They celebrate already in Montreal tomorrow night, so maybe they are going to have a long night. Hopefully you enjoy a little bit. Montreal, Tessa. Did many people sign up for the bracket challenge? I did not look yet, Yamo, about the Bruins. And yes, go, Tessa. I know that. Coach, I would bet the Islanders win in 7. The Leaf also would beat the Tampa. I'm a fan, but I just have a feeling this year is going to be wild. This year, I'm so right about the wild MTG. We see so many things this year. I would not be surprised to beat the Tampa. That's one of my selection. I just don't see Boston lose the first round. I could be wrong here, guys. You're going to tell me, I told you. Yes, you are right. I just don't see it yet. That's my point. And I'm wrong. I'll be honest with you. I said I was wrong on that one. It won't be the first time. On that one. Hello from Montreal. It is, sorry about that. I was picking up everything. I signed up in a tap. I'm doing in a tap. Do you have the result to NHL.com? You have to sign in, Luciano. You have no choice. You cannot go around. You have to sign up. If you've never been, sign up, you never sign. If you already signed with the NHL, you have to go sign in, or if not, register and go for the bracket after that. Nick is in the house. Gogol is in the house. About that. Pens killed themselves. You're right, Nicholas, about this one. Pierre, je pense que ça va changer bientôt. I'm pretty sure que the sun will rise tomorrow, Marco, but if it does not, I won't be surprised. Part of the live. Matt Coronado, and tonight for sure for Calgary, this kid is a great advert. You're absolutely right. Coronado is one of the 2 players, got 100 points with the Chicago. The Chicago Steelhead, no, the Chicago, the USCHL. When it was Rick Hardy was the general manager over there. Played with Sean Farrell. What a great year they have that year. The Steel, here we go. I said Steelhead, right? The Steel. To get one over there. And from that all, casse Golden. Explique-toi, changer quoi au juste. Pierre, je me bats. PPM, best one today. You will that shot tonight, good sir. MDG coach, will you look into a Drager from Charlotte if you order abs? Ascara is still first on my list, but it will be cheaper. We don't want to lose too many prospects, and I want PL. Great point about this MTG. Trigger, I still have 1 more year of his contract, I believe, for the Seattle Kraken at $3.5 million. Let me check to confirm with you. I like to confirm. I don't like to say just the blah, blah, blah. Because if you want to be a good reporter, you have to tell the truth and not to lie. So let's see, Traeger is at 3 point. Oh, I was wrong. See, is at 2.375. Chris Traeger, guys, at 2.375. You have 1 more year to go. Now, where you can go with that one, you have a have a close on that one. So he have MNTC Chris Trigger, so he can give at least a 10 team he doesn't want to go play for. Very interesting for him. Now, they got Martin Jones for 1 year contract at 2.2, I believe, and they got Grobauer for 5 years contract with 6 year contract. So he could be eligible. Now, he's only 28 years old, and Jones is on a 1 year contract, I believe. With them, he become UF free. So they have Joey Dakar, by the way. So if you think about this MTG, I think for me, the Seattle could let it go. John, whatever, have a good year, but you don't have a really good save percentage. He's at 34 years old after that. Become 35. You still have 1 more year with Trigger. So for me, they will let go Martin Jean and going to get back Chris Trigger. So he will not be on the trade. But Montreal can consider him at some point if they want to MTG. Great point to mention about him. For Askarov, no chance for him, in my opinion. Avec la blonde, j'aurais saisi, sorry, j'aurais dû surfer avec sa blonde. Can I go ahead Arizona? Nozek was awesome with Vegas too. What did to add to get him over the Bruins? You're absolutely about this MTG. Yes, I'm a betting man. That's the reason I'm never surprised, Peter. Cheer for the leave instant. One of the 7 like. RJ, thanks so much. Omens, Yakarat miss a 2 free throw killer. Wow. Donc, on va get the rat poisson on the plane tomorrow. Pierre Martin. Hey, Cole, did you post that bracket yet? Yes, I put the bracket, Willie, about the NHL.com /bracket Abnation, Willie. And now you can join the league, but I don't think so. The NHL set up the bracket yet. Could be up tomorrow. They cannot wait. You have to wait for the game set up. So, Willie, you can only join the team, but you cannot participate yet. Set up is will sign up for the bracket soon. Thanks so much, Vinny. They are up by like 16, but a lot of point left board on the free roll. There we go. It's 18 for 36 in a tap. Coach, what time is it overseas? Is at 9:21 a.m. But wish from Kingston, Ontario. No problem. MTG Kingston. I'm at 9:21 a.m. at that moment. So yeah, 10 a.m. on this one over there. For background again was on the waiver earlier. I'll pass it again. They are coming to one side. Go back over there. Let's be patient. We have signed Tobias. Let's wait 1 year or 2 and see François Pitt. You're absolutely about this one. Would you bring back Tyler Toffoli and the trade? I would say to you no, Gary, because the Montreal is not there anymore. Like they are rebuilding. And Toffoli, I believe, is going to be 30 years old next year, or if not this year. He's already 30 years old. You have 1 more year at $4.2 million. So if you think about that, it will be 32 years old. Now, at lower cost, I could consider him, but it would cost you something to get him, by the way. Now, if he said just to keep him versus I would keep him for sure, but at that moment, Montreal does not go that direction. I think they have to let play the top 6 over there. Because Toffoli back, he will be a top 6. You're going to regress everybody on that. I wouldn't have said that. The one player I'm looking for me is Alex Killorn for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Killorn, guys, is 32 years old. He's become UF free at the end of the year. I don't know the cost. I don't know to tell you how much it would cost you to get him. But Killorn, guy, is at $4.4 million. He's 33 years old. His best year in NHL is over. I can understand that. Born in Montreal, speak French, speak English. We say, what's the matter with that part? It's not a big deal. But again, this year, guy, have 26 goals with the Tampa Bay, 25 before that. And the last 4 years, guys, he has an average of 24, 25 goals per game, per year. And he have an average about 55 points, 56, 8 points. What he bring, leader, he's a winner, and he was just helping your Montreal on the transition. A little bit like a David Savard. For me, that would be more worth it to go with Alex Killorn versus Tyler Toffoli, in my opinion, for that. Because one would be the time Montreal Canadiens are going to the next level. And whatever is you want to call it the next level, could be 2 years from now. You're not going to get any more Savard. If you get a guy like Killorn, he's not going to be there. Could be almost the end of Gallagher at the end. Anderson will be almost, they are the 32, 33, and the Savard and Killorn, that player will be 35, 36 years old. I don't think so. Savard should be with Montreal at that moment. So I think Killorn for a 3 years contract, a 2 years contract, 3 years contract. I don't think so. He wants to leave Tampa Bay. If Tampa Bay can want to give him a $2.5 or $3 million at 3 years contract, I think he will decide to stay there. I don't want to sign Killorn at $5 million, but a 2 years contract, about $4 million for the transition. What he bring, another big winger on the side. I was thinking about this. Again, I will not sign him for a long time with him, at 3 years, everything like that. I mentioned one here, and the player, I will have to go a little bit more deeper to do some search to bring you more players. All the about this. Killorn said he wants to stay with Tampa. He retired to move with it. I will not be surprised about that one over there. About this one. Draft will have some good goalies 2020 or be another year of that. Marco, I think we lose too much. I would love art. Like I said, I want Pierre, so whatever one get from us for him, I'm willing to lose off this current wrestler. Let's see how the best go against the next 2 years before thinking about goaltending. The team is nowhere near the cup. We don't need spend money on a huge costly trade for number one goalie. Must a huge costly trade. Yes, for the trade, I would agree with you, but I think it's time for now to put a goaltender on the draft. I'm not freaking out loud. I'm not a Pierre-Luc Dubois guy with us those assets for a goalie. Marco, I said to you, for Pierre-Luc Dubois, my only thing I will say to you, I will not trade for him. That's it, that's all. I will not trade for him. I will keep him. I will wait for next season where we at, what the Montreal Canadiens at, what they have, how the player develop, what they are looking for, and then because that year, Marco, I have a lot of great players on UFA. A ton of players on UFA. Matthews and Nylander, and I can go the list like that. And again, I don't send Matthews come Montreal and I send Nylander. I will be patient with the situation with Pierre-Luc Dubois. That will be my extreme. I will wait, don't give anything. And when will be the time to UFA? Look around what they can get. I think Montreal could not sign anybody. I think next season it could start into looking for a UFA at some point. Alexei feels sad for the Pittsburgh. Imagine losing to one of the worst team in the must-win situation for the playoff. Yeah, you're absolutely right about this one over there, Alexei. I think for me is about when you have your destiny in your hands, right? And you lose like that, they have no excuse. They have to point their finger on themselves, right? And say, wait a minute, no injuries, nothing else. We have we have one chance to beat them, and we did not do it. But all year long, guys, it's again the goaltending situation, and obviously that's happening to them, and it is what it is. But great point, Alexei. Thanks a lot. I think it's the first time you're here. If you are, don't forget to subscribe to the show tonight about that one. I'm not here for Bronze game tomorrow. I'll wait everyone back in the air in October. Jake, not a problem. Not gonna waste my time. What team match up best? Up with Colorado. About 163. Richard won the hat-trick. Congratulations on that one. And all about the drafting goaltender this year. See you in October. Jake, yep. See you, closure. See you next season, Jake. Francois, not really any top goalie in this draft. Dobert would be pro to be a real deal. Just said Dobert maybe pro. Yeah, possible there in our top like anybody else. They have a good. You have a good goaltender in this draft. Now they are not at the level like the first round, like Askarov or Vasilevsky. But I think you have a lot of good goaltender that draft, where he could become a solid goalie in NHL. Now, a goaltender number one of them could slide is there, but I see more like a 1B or a 2A completely in NHL. But you have to pick them at the right time in the NHL draft. I went to draft a goalie. Thought we would be contender sooner. It would take to develop. We need a goalie this year or next, in my opinion. So, I don't know MTG. If you consider Montreal Canadiens to be a contender, we talk about a 3 years plan in front of you. So you have to wait 3 more years. Now you can develop a goalie like Tobes you already have. You can develop sign another one right now. You can get the draft initial draft this year or next year too, and then you can patch up. You can patch up the Montreal Canadiens at that moment. One will be the year when the Montreal feel great about that. Look about the UFA, which goaltender are there. You can get one like that's a carousel goaltender in NHL guys sent last year. Many teams change the goaltending situation. Maybe we're going to for the app. They need to draw many a dark on the board and hope they want to hit one they are ready to compete. Again, go get one at UFA. That would be the simple one about that. Go awesome, sir. We can draft one at the 7th round and become number one. You're absolutely right about that one over there. Alexandre, that's what I said. Wait 2 years and see if Dobez is the first number one before spending money on asset for goalie. Yeah, absolutely, Francois. Goalie Oswaska crypto. You have point about this one, Marco. Have or no for the good goalies that they need to get another one is fair for the draft. Possible there. I know everyone team need a 2 goaltender Dobez. Okay, but we need a second. I don't see a rush for the goalie right now. Not really yet. I agree with that one there. The goalie situation is really interesting for the Montreal Canadiens, but again, I will not push too hard on that one. Go, Leaf, go! Luke is from British Columbia. Knock the door. That's what we got tonight, guys. You have 2 games. We need to draft All-Russian goalie, the best goalie of the game. Should sign 2-year contract. Alexandre, how about that? I don't know this guy. Flame 0-0, guys, at the beginning of the game. The final score, the Dollar Star win by the score 5-2 tonight. 5-2, the Dollar Star. Again, the St. Louis Blues, the final score. So the Dallas Star, guys, with that W. Back now, 1 point over the Colorado Avalanche with 1 game. They play 1 game to go. They have 1 game to go. Colorado have 2 games to go. So really be interesting. What a great year for the Dallas. They finished the 10 game 8-2-0 so far. They won 5 straight. Cole, is that dropped to 6-7 in the draft? Do you take Redenberger? I think so. In our top. I think they have possible to get that one over there. They stabilize, and I think they're tough one in the top. Depends who is on the board. That's a good point right there. But a 7-8. 6-7. you're going to have a choice between Zach Benson or Zach Smith on that level. And then after that, you have the Neil Danielson. You can get many of them. Andrew, I can go all the way like that. You already know who they are. I think one thing you don't have no mistake with the Rimbatcher. You get right now a defenseman number 3, worst case on number 4, and possible a top pairing. That's how he is. A 6'2" could become a 6'3", stable, great skater. I think it's just, it's a patchy with the Carolina Hurricanes, second pairing. A guy like TJ Brody bring on the second pairing, consistency, game after game. That's what he is. Can he become a Devon Tays? I'm not sure yet, but that's the possibility he can become one day. Devon Tays is a second defenseman in any team in NHL. He can bring some kind of offensive. That's what the Rimbatcher can do. He's solid on defensive taste, and that's what Rimbatcher can do. That's someone that we have to consider at some point. But it will be interesting how they're going to do that. Great question, Natap. We have an opportunity to acquire a very good goalie. We should not miss it. No, Claude, again, and I said against, it's just at the right time, at the appropriate time, and with the right move. I would say yes. We need to add Derriger, Ascaret, or Thompson, Hill from it maybe. Now, Hart and Askarov, guys, put them out of the equation. Trigger, Thompson, Hill, in my opinion, are not better at what we have already. We have Jake Allen and we have Montembeault. I don't see them better overall, in my opinion. Now, Hart and Askarov is better, but that would cost you something in return. So, that's what they are, right? Are you willing to take a Maillot, trade Maillot, Hudson, Cooley, for Askarov and Hart, one of them, right? And that's including a first-round pick, 2024, possible. I don't know. But I don't think so. It's necessary right now. So big, a solid, and right defenseman. Then the deal top left into a team to top for a top winger. About that, so it's a coach feet. Not raining right now, Danny. She left early. Monte is good enough for the team we have now. Maybe in the year or two, where we need a new one. So what said Larry Lavallee? No. Larry, you're absolutely right. That's what I'm thinking too, Larry. You're absolutely right. It's projected to be a 3-4 should be swing for the fans with a top 6 pick. He is projected to be a 3-4. Montreal should swing for the fans with a top 6 pick. Not really. Depends who you rate, Marco. Is it become a second pairing defenseman? That's what you get. Will Smith. Again, Zach Benson, guys. If you get Zach Benson, you have to trade Nick Suzuki. You can have guys, Zach Benson, Owen Beck, Nick Suzuki, all three together at 6 foot, 5'10", and 5'11". You cannot. Whatever you like, Zach Benson, guys. You cannot carry on 2 center at that level, at that way. It just doesn't make sense to me. You have only one Brendan Point. You don't have 2 Brendan Point with the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you do that, you need bigger winger on the left and the right. If Montreal trade another 5'10", I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned about them. A player below 6 foot, we have many RHP, Gallagher, Meza. I can go all the way. Suzuki, Pitlick. They're all under 6 foot. We need size now. We need at least a 6 foot. We have a super chat, $5 for Larry.
Super chat.
Super chat, Larry, reverse. Yep. Larry Lavallee did it again. Another super chat. This is number 2 of the evening. Thanks so much, Mr. Larry Lavallee, on that one over there. We appreciate a lot to contribute at the Hockey Nation live show. Maybe we need at the best. Maybe we have already signed our first number 1. The Mike would tell us. Personally, I'm not in love with taking Ray Batcher that early, but me, are you selling player? I will know. That's a guarantee you get Nicholas with Rim Batcher. I don't say you have to select him. That's a guarantee with that one over there. For me, Nate Danielson is the one I was looking for if I have a choice right now. Daniel Butt, whatever you want to call him, the last name. Big 6'3" over there. You still have the next month, right? You have the championship next month watching. But that'll be the 2-1. Will Smith is another great hockey player, like Logan Coley. Let's compete, but is 6 foot. Again. But we'll see about that. Claude Richard, number 1, we had the hat-trick super chat. Claude, thanks so much. Merci beaucoup, mon Claude. Contribuer à la chaîne du Hockey Nation Live Show. Super chat 695.99. Super chat number 3 of the night. Thanks so much, everybody, to contribute at the support of the Hockey Nation Show. Really kind of each one of you. We really appreciate it. And keep the channel move on forward for the next couple of years. Here we go. Alexi, we need a home run with top 5 and offensive forward, please. I think Pittsburgh just choked and were the probably board doing the playoff for so many years. I'm guessing they would enjoy their... I'm not sure they're going to enjoy their golf time, Alexi. They don't remember when they played the last time they played golf, Alexi. But I can understand your point of view. Sad for them, but that's the reality where they are. And some more have to go in Calgary, Washington, Pittsburgh. This is the 3 location we have to looking for the next busy summer. Fly Sport is in the house. Fly Sport, welcome back. Well, welcome. I think it's the first time. And we wish you a welcome in the house with the family. And hopefully you're doing well. Good luck for you Islanders. Congratulations, by the way, with the Islanders tonight. We need luck tomorrow, Chicago. Yes, Danny. I know what a rebuild is and how long they would take. I just think you guys are underestimate how good the team is with no injuries. We'll be a top 16 next year with better goaltender. Sorry to say that. First of all, NDJ, not at all. All right. We don't take you like you don't know what's going on. First of all, I will say to you, congratulations. You are positive and you believe in your team. That's the fans we need with the Montreal Canadiens. That's the first thing. The second thing I would say to you is, great if they go that level, but I don't think so. I will tell you why. Not because Montreal are not going to be better. Montreal Canadiens are going to be better. The problem is Buffalo are better. Ottawa Senators are going to be better. The Detroit Red Wings are going to be better. The Florida Panthers are still who they are. The Toronto are still one more year who they are. The Boston Bruins, whatever they drop players, they're still going to be the top 4. And finally, you have the Tampa Bay Lightning, whatever they drop. So if you put all 7 other teams between the Montreal Canadiens, I don't see Montreal where they can go there. I don't see that. How they can become better to Vancouver, St. Louis, Nashville, or Columbus, or, you know what I mean? Philadelphia. Possible. But Atlantic Division is a tough one. I don't think so. They have enough right now to become that team. The Sharks take the lead 1-0, by the way. I don't think so. And again, MTG, if I'm wrong, I'm really very happy. I think Montreal have to be at the bottom 10 next season to select another good pick. You have a lot of good players next season. One more year. Then after that, a little bit jumping more. But I wouldn't be surprised they finish 23rd, 22nd, 24th, 25th. That's the team. They will be very excited if they do that next year to get maybe a 75, a 78, a 982 point next year. MTG. I think that would be great. We need a Team Chicago Bear. Thanks so much again. Thanks so much, Larry. Have a good beer tonight. Well, we'll try to get there. I think the prediction about Iaga, Moore, or Leonard. They are close, I would say, Nicholas, but this is the next level after that. After the Benson, after the Smith, they are closer. Yager, firstly, a year ago, he was a top 5 and that draft pick. He dropped more. More Leonard. Some people prefer Oliver Moore. Some people prefer Leonard. Now, they play with Nicholas, with Smith. Sometimes we have a 3 players they produce. Which one of them are better to other one? And the last tournament, Smith dominate and Leonard and Moore was not there. Now we're going to see the next one, what's going happening there. But be surprised if Moore and Yager or Leonard, one of them or 2 of them could be top 15 this year. I'll be surprised. Yager is between 12 to 18 right now at this moment, but it could drop. We need to be loose tomorrow. Chicago, Hype, RJ, Mr. Richard, Mr. Claude Richard, thanks so much again for this help. You take the best player and you complete the puzzle via trade. That's when you get trouble making by need. Well, yes, you cannot build your team only with draft pick, right? You have to trade and signature UFA. Definitely about that one over there. About that one, we need to size too much. It's why I want Montreal to gamble on the Marcel and the late run. I don't have no problem with that part over there. Francois, Montreal recognized, by the way, Francois, to get those kind of players 19, 20 years old. They did it last year. They did it with Nurmi, with Torini, and I think they did under one. I cannot remember. So not be surprised it's happened, Francois. About that. I'm not disagreeing. Have a good night, Nicola, by the way. They're going to have a good players, 6 foot plus 6 foot, 6 pick. Peter is winning with percentage, but you have more coach at the top. Okay, but Peter gets great work with your prediction. Imagine if you start the absolute in attack, it will be only him at the top. Not sure why 8 is so important. Strength is the point, Marco, is because you have too many and the team does not work. It does not work. You need big guy beside a small guy. You can have a 6 player, like we talk about Caulfield, Suzuki, RHP. That's 3 right there. We don't talk about Gallagher yet. That's number 4 over there. That's only right away there. And I did not do a round yet. And Pitlick is 5'11". So if you consider all this together, too many there, in my opinion. Marcel said again, no need to draft him. We can invite him at Laval Camp. That would be my best selection. Alexandre, absolutely right about this. And they are smart last year. They should have taken Pisted or Kulich instead of Mazar if they want more size. That's a great point about this, Nicholas. I think for me, I will go with Kulich over Pisted. Whatsoever Pisted have a good year, not a great year overall, but Kulich have an amazing great year in the American Hockey League. For sure, for the Rochester American, Nicholas, I agree with you about that. 109. I heard a lot was watching our show. Thanks so much, Peter. August, I'm coming for the prediction for next season. Luciano, here we go. Size not just height, this also weight and strength. Absolutely right about this, Francois. About this. Everyone gonna be better is for that gonna be hard to Pittsburgh to make the playoff like question. It's gonna be hard for Alexandre. Yeah. Now Alexandre, if I said they have 3 P's for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They have a couple of UFA, by the way. You have Jerry and they have Jason Zucker UFA. And then I think this is the end for Jeff Carter. So if you kill that, they need a goaltender, they need a top 4 defenseman, all right? And then they need more at the top 6 with another experienced guys. And they need a top 9. If Zucker leave, they maybe need 2. So put together, that's the reason I would say to you. We don't have two top line yet. You absolutely just in a tap. Oh boy, more coming to you. Danny gonna bring up the big gun now. Look at that tap. Come to you, all the teacher. Here we go. Big strong center are important. Ask a marvelous, you believe. Oh, better yet, ask a coach. That's what we need. You're absolutely about this, Larry. I think we have one of them. Is Kirby Doc. I think we should have another one over there. Again, we don't need. Again, one of the two for me is important. Look the Carolina Hurricane, Justin Stahl, third center over there. You need backup at 6'4". You need size at the line, on the center line, in my opinion. You cannot survive with two small players on that one, in my opinion. I guess what we'll see, management knows the fans want stand for 5 years to build. They are revenues are not like us. We are working, talking internet. Yep, sorry, NTG, again, if you want to get a great team, you need to wait a little bit longer. But at least 3 years for me. It's gonna be fun debating on our way to the draft. I cannot wait for the lottery. Absolutely, Marco, about that one. Same size, create space for your small kill players. Francois, yep. Wait, we said tonight she's pop up. She left, I think. Here we go. I don't like the uptick of how they do the lottery daily, turning over card with 10 to go. Should actual lottery. I said to you guys, take my picks. Take my formula in our tap. That'll be the great way. You select pick number one, like right now, is going to be what? The New York Islanders. So not the New York Islanders, I'm sorry. It would be an example like Columbus. Columbus select Boston Bruins. And then you have Anaheim Ducks, or you get the Columbus, the Chicago Blackhawks. Maybe they select Edmonton Oilers. And you go all the way like that, and then you do the lottery after that. But I'm not drafting an inferior player at the top 10 for size out, then make mistake. No, I would say to you, you don't have to. But that draft pick at number 5 with 6 is pretty similar on me about that. I'm 6'4". Some are great. Just a couple of weeks ago, using Tampa as an example, do they have a 6'3" centers? They have Nick Paul, if I can recall it. They have Stamkos. Brennan Point is right now as 5'11", right? Or 5'10". 5'11" Point. Cirelli is at 6 foot. So the only one they have is Brennan Point as 5'11". And the last one I would say to you, Nick Paul is at 6'3". So you can see the line over there is tall at the line, Marco. Thank you. You're welcome, about center. You're welcome, Larry. For Pittsburgh, a goalie, a top 4D, a top 6, two top 9 is a lot to have to do. Will be interesting for sure to how they're going to go this. Actually, I don't say it's easy, Alexandre, but you know, I'm talking about what they need. That was my answer on that one over there. Coach, who is the best defenseman we could get with the Florida pick? I would like. But you have a few pick on that one. It all depends who's going to be on the leaderboard at that moment. I think a guy like Sendin Pelical could be a good one over there. Kurliev, it could be another one over there. Rebacha is another one. Yeah, Smishmesh, I believe his last name, is another one. They are really the top 4 I can mention to you right there. They have another one, I cannot remember his name, another Russian players. There will be at that area. I think Florida Panthers would be like between 17 to 20. but that would be the best one over there. I still believe Sidon Pellica could be a great asset for the Montreal Canadiens. Although Koi, Dubruns have center, 6'3" center. Marco, what happened with the Boston Bruins, guys? All right, Bergeron is a 6 foot, I believe. 6'1", Patrice Bergeron. Right? Charlie Coy is a 6'3". Kretschik is a 6 foot. And if you want to go Zaka and the equation, Pavel Zaka, guys, is a 6'4". They have nobody under 6 foot, Marco, Boston Bruins. I don't look at the 8, how much the strength, but 8 help Larry. Like Mishkov, our first round pick, if at any moment MTG, if Mishkov is on the board, you don't select him, I think this is a mistake for the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, he's small, but now you talk about one super franchise players. Larry Richard type, he got called Caulfield. Yeah, that type of play right there, or over there. But again, if I have a choice to get 10 points by my players at the end of the year, but my player is strong, is bigger, right, taller, I would take that player, or again, the other one smaller. And the playoff time, that's what you need. You need strength. You need more big guy over there. Now, if Montreal don't have any of them, that's another conversation. But at talent-wise, you have so many right there. On that level, like pick number 5 to pick number 8, are still right there. You have player right now. They have, you know, for back Zen Benson, some people put Crystal over there. Some people Daniel Butt over there. They put Zach Smith over there. I don't know. I think for me, I will go that direction. If I have a choice right now, pick number 5. I go with Will Smith or Neil Danielson if they want a center. They want a winger. You know, they're all similar. Tevoski, he can play center too. Charlie could be winger too. More Leonard could be shifting winger too. So that's what's happening about that. It's not Mishkov under contract. Yes, he's a contract until 24, 25, 26. Coach should we have taken ready over Mayu. I'm sad Yager got him. Not really about this. Ratty become 52 overall pick, and Yager got traded to the Vancouver Canucks. MTG. I'm a little bit concerned about Marco talked about the competitive, the strength earlier. About maybe Zach Smith or maybe I think for me that's what Reddy is not. He does not have the talent is there, like Brent Lambert. The talent is there. The skill is there, but unfortunately MTG. I'm not sure the desire, the passion, the go deep and go all the way. That Ratty, I'm not sure he has it. Could be wrong here. He had a good year in the American Hockey League. Like I said, he was straight to the Vancouver Canucks. Again, Anthony Bouvidi wanted the deal, part of the deal with Basel, with all that. But, you know, I think we'll be fine with Mayu at the end of the day. Yes, Mishkov until 25, 26. Nicholas, what will your strategy be at the draft coach? Trade down, flip the pick for the players straight, or pick Smith or Burridge? I will not go down, first of all. Why? Because number 5th is so important at the NHL draft right there. You talk a necessary at top 6 right away at the beginning. So I not draft that one. Now, I can think about the second draft pick for the Panthers to do something, but I would go a little bit wait about that for that. I will draft a trade down flip the pick for a player straight, or no, I could I get a player right away, Nicholas. That player guarantee you a spot with the Montreal Canadiens in the next 3 years. So, Nicholas, I get that pick. I don't trade that pick. To be considered. Have a great night, Marco. Talk to you Sunday, by the way. Pick best available. Leave open room for a trade while late there. About that one over there. Danny is going to be an American talent in 2093. Danny looked like he met his application. About that one over there. Now it's funny, but yeah, he does very well. I listened a couple of this song yesterday, whatever it was. So pretty good about that one there. Here we go, guys. We hit the 10 o'clock a.m. here in Thailand. Time to go back on the gym. Then go back on the videos. Everything like that. Guys, don't forget to watching my video. Or the if you're not subscribed, that would be great. French in Thailand. And you said, I already watched it. Watch it again. Why? Because I need 4,000 hours of videos, guys, and more people watching video back to back to back. That increasing my CPA and my CPM, and then you get more money per hour. So every time you're watching video, watching again 2-3 times, do take your shower, do your wash your clothes, whatever you do. Put your phone on the video, let him running. You don't have to watching, just let him run. And that's the way to contribute at each channel. So if you want to helping me, you do the same thing with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Watch the channel more often. Repeat. Don't have to watch all the time. And the same thing with French Inc. and Thailand. So that happening that way over there. And that's, guys, another great night, guys. MTJ was great to see you tonight. Hopefully you come back next time, my friend. Look like I love the arts local people like you. By the way, we miss King, Gay, and Renault, by the way. But again, this is another white show, guys. Hopefully you enjoy it before we leave. Here's the boo. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. Another game number 81 done. And final score, the New York Canadiens are 4-4. The Montreal Canadiens 2. We'll be back tomorrow night again for Montreal Canadiens, again the Boston Bruins. Until then, my friend, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2023. Have an amazing great night, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody. Moderator, we crossed the 100 likes, and people in the chat, you're amazing. And RJ Calabro for all the update. Until then, be well, and of course, sweet dream. And remember, we love you, people. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody. Nicholas, by the way, thank you to be with us tonight. Joseph Lahem in the house. Good night, Joseph. Luciano. Nicholas, thanks so much, my friend.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you
Awesome,
started.
Adam.
Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do
Good night, William.
Should I say so?
Peter.
We're just putting on a show. What's going
Nicholas.
on now? Is there
Thank you,
a
Nick.
sudden breakdown?
Chicago Nick.
Should I let
Danny.
go? I do
Hello,
really
Kat.
want to
Luciano.
know.
Larry. Thanks all the staff, by the way. Super staff tonight.